All right, we got some audio now. How's it going, Lee? Let me know how this microphone sounds. We are just getting ready to kick in here. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, my browser sources. I need to turn that off. You need to go away. Oh, all my cameras are off. No, don't delete that camera. There we go. Cool.
Right
check that out. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got some sunlight coming in here. Redid the. I flipped my office is what I've done. So like I said last time, drinking out of these fun Super 7 glasses.
I got Grimlock.
Oh, that's yours, by the way. That's yours.
Nah. Did you get more of these?
They didn't have any Optimus or Megatrons left, but I got you a Grimlock at least. So
I like it. That'll be good.
Aren't they so good though, man? Like, aren't these these are some good logo glasses? I feel
Super 7 makes everything good.
Yeah.
I really want Unicron.
The
Super 7.
yeah,
the one that's
the weird
prototype
one, the prototype
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I've considered getting that. I've almost bought it a couple times, but I just haven't. So I can share some.
I don't know if I can justify the the $30 for that.
I think I saw them for 20 or something.
Yeah, if you can get them
I
on
could do
sale.
that. Also, check this out, dude. I was at Ross, found some BotBots, and so that's the Autobot symbol.
Oh, it's a Autobot.
Autobot symbol, yeah. It's a BotBot Autobot. And then I
If I
have...
find any BotBots, I'm gonna buy them because they just they're so
Dude,
fun. They're so delightful.
I have them sitting over there. They're like $3.99 for you get 5 of them.
They're like Bakugan. With
Yeah,
Transformers.
but I've got fried eggs over there and a broccoli. But there's one that's he's a strip of bacon, but he turns into a guy that's a butcher. And he has this tiny little meat cleaver.
Oh, God.
It's the cutest thing ever.
My
Totally
wife
love it.
My wife would love this.
There's one that's a computer. There's one that's a joystick, like an Atari joystick,
Oh, yeah.
but he has a big arm cannon.
There's one that's Megatron's gun.
Yeah, I have it. It's over there.
That's the only way they can get away with it.
Yeah, it's
to make it
Megatron's
tiny.
gun, and he's got Megatron's chest piece, and he's got a Crimzeek face.
That's good.
It's super fun. He comes with a little sword too as well. The little energy sword he had. This pink. This also is blast effect. BotBots is something that I really wish the show would have come out with the toys.
Yeah.
And fleshed it out. There's some weird names in it that it's just I get it. You're trying to name 150 things in 3 minutes, but good, geez,
And you gotta copyright all of those.
and you got to copyright all those. So it's welcome you guys to our end of 2023 live stream. I need to get a curtain for that window for streams, man, because that's afternoon sun is killer. So
If I lean too far back, I just become a ghost.
yeah. So we're gonna jump into it here real quick. Do our top. Various top things from this year. So you have a list. I have a
somewhat list.
So yeah. So here's the difference in generations, y'all. So I just turned 40.
I just turned 26.
He just turned 26, and here's my list on a notepad.
My list is on.
And his
my
list is on
notes
a
app.
phone. So it's just, I think things like that are fun. Just because I'm like, man, I just like writing stuff down. I wish I could get more into writing notes on my phone, but it's I like seeing physical writing for some reason. Maybe that's just because I'm old too. Yeah. Maybe one day you'll be 40 and be like, I need to write this with a pen. So
I do. Even all my scripts or videos I do in Word docs. But sometimes what I'll do is I'll watch it. I'll have my notes app open and I'll just be. I'll write a bunch of nonsense.
I type my scripts too. I flow better when I type.
Yeah.
Also, when I write, I leave words out, but I think I write them down. But that's how my brain works because I'm super ADD. So yeah, we're gonna go over our top picks for everything from the year. I've got a whole list here of.
How do you want to start? Well, you pick. You tell me how we're starting, and then I'll kind of make it up as I go because I only made one list.
Okay, so let's do this. I probably have way too many categories, and I actually have a fun little bot camera over here now to throw stuff up with. So I don't know if you were bringing any bots or not. So we got a multi-cam set up here, so that way we can stick stuff over there and let folks see what's going on. Trying to work on the streaming thing to make it a little more fun for y'all. Until there's a little latency in the camera, but no one cares about that. So
no, that's fine. They're not here to see us. They're here to hear us
talk about stuff that doesn't matter. So
we're just here to have a good time. It's the end of the year. It's a new year.
Lots of categories I had written down here. I had best core class, best release from Target, best Amazon, best Walmart, Deluxe Voyager Leader, Commander, Titan, best overall. Lots of things we can go with here. It's a lot of stuff to go through.
Yeah.
So let's start with core. What anything core class stick out to you this year?
Bomb Burst and Iguanas?
Bomb Burst and Iguanas.
I don't know if they're
on the edge.
Right on the edge of...
But you got them this year?
I got them this year.
Yeah.
I think they're really great. They're really great core class. They're... I don't know. I don't love like when they just be like, oh, it's Optimus, but he's little, or oh, it's Ratchet, but he's little.
Yeah.
But anytime that they can do something extra, like I really loved, what is it? Shockwave can turn into a gun for like Minosaur.
Yeah.
It's like, but they're tiny and they have good transformations, and that's why I'm looking forward to like the little the rock guy.
Yeah.
And
what's his name?
And the one that's like a Tasmanian devil, Tasmanian kid.
Tasmanian kid, yeah.
Because like he's meant to be that size, and I like
Exactly.
when bots are meant to be the scale that they are.
Yeah, I'll probably pick up Tasmanian Kid this year, or when I see him. The Rock dude. Let's see. So.
He's gonna be my stand-in for the people at the beginning of the '86 movie. I don't know if you watched the new Basics on video yet.
Kranix.
On Kranix. Because they originally were supposed to be like...
They were supposed to be rock people.
Monsters. They're supposed to be rock people. I'm like, okay, well, in my mind, he's going to be one of those rock people.
Yeah.
He's going to be that character specifically.
Hey, headcanon, man. It's part of this.
Yeah.
Mine is going to be... So...
Nemesis Prime.
Well, yeah. That's the only one I have sitting over there. This is Nemesis Prime.
Actually, you know what I just thought of? It's technically core class. Even though he's a mini-con.
I mean,
if we're counting him as core class,
if we're going down that, then
this is 100%.
Whisper is 100% the best. Oh, Kaya already snuck in here. Hey, Kaya.
Hello. It's dog time, everybody. It's dog time.
Figured she would sneak in. Maybe she won't knock my light over like she did a while ago. So
she's good.
She don't know how big. She don't know how big she is.
She's just here for pets.
So yeah, if we can count this guy as core class, then 100%. Everything about this is like.
And then I don't have
freaking amazing.
The hot shot one,
but Jolt.
I'm sure Jolt's also
Jolt
great.
Looks super fun too. But I would say, to me, it's a tie between Nemesis and Swoop. I really like that Swoop. Most of the core class were, aside from the Studio Series ones, were those the Dinobots.
Yeah.
Actually, I just picked up Sludge yesterday or 2 days ago. First time I've seen him. Snarl, I feel was going to be a good one, but it's that Nemesis was just like looked great to me.
Yeah. His blue battle axe.
Yeah, his axe was just like super
because I had no interest in it until then.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got for core class. I'm sorry, who'd you say for core class again?
Bomb Burst.
Bomb Burst. Yeah.
I know Bomb Burst was in this year technically.
Yeah, it's like I put him and Iguanas both on my list last year, and they were like top 5. I did a top 10 last year, and those were in my top 5 because those are amazing. First off, I mean, I love those Pretenders, and those for core class figures. I mean, just freaking chef's kiss. Like this year's core classes, if those were released last year, can't hold a candle to what those were. Like those were so freaking great. So that's the best core. Let's do something a little strange, maybe like best Target release. So to go through that, we had the Target 3-packs. Hey, buddy, you get to be on stream here in just a minute. We had the 2 Rise of the Beast 3-packs that we covered. That was the one with Mirage, Bumblebee, and Airazor, and then the other one was Nightbird. Not just yet. Who was Nightbird, Pablo, Wheeljack, and that Cheetor.
Oh yeah.
So those were two multi-packs from Target. We also had the got it sitting over there, the Death multi-pack.
Yeah.
From Target.
Boo.
Yeah, not
Boo.
really. And there's a lot of Studio Series stuff we could go into as well. Like I've got Studio Series Brawl over there, and then there was I think the Nest Ratchet.
Yeah. There's the 4-pack Troop Builder.
Troop Builder 4-pack.
Origins Jazz.
Origins Jazz. So
which is the best.
So we're just going to do this. Like everything else we said, if this is the last two, probably not going to make the list. That Air Razor was really cool. That Cheetor was cool. Actually, Liam, who is currently stacking his rescue bots on our desk over here,
Yeah, he's getting ready.
he got that Cheetor for Christmas from Japan though. His uncle was stationed in Japan and brought him back that Cheetor in the Japanese box, and I was super stoked about that personally. Like I was like, first off, I love that Cheetor mold. I think that's super cool. I don't have that pack anymore. I sold it to my buddy Jackson, but like I really like regretted not having that Cheetor. I was like, if they come out with him in a deluxe, I may get him. But I'm like, nah, I just never made that happen. So, or I haven't seen them released yet here. But hold on, we still have a microphone. Okay, there it is.
Yeah. We've just been talking to ourselves. This
I
whole
hope
time.
not.
No, because they said for Grimlock, the core class Grimlock. I mean, any of the core Dinobots you could easily say.
The core class Grimlock, as opposed to some of the others, like I liked him better than I liked what was the one that we looked at that was the Ankylosaur?
The one that's its own thing.
Yeah.
It's the newer one.
Snag Swatch, I don't know, something with an S.
Yeah.
They all have an S name. But yeah, that Grimlock was fun. It's like I got him like super early. I got him for $1 because someone at Target didn't know how to price it. Hey, Liam, buddy, need you to stop playing with that, please? Okay. Hey, pardon me, y'all. Hey, buddy. You go downstairs for just a second, okay?
Tonight.
I'll let you know, okay? You gotta go wait.
I want to right now.
4-year-old time, y'all. 4-year-old time.
4-year-old time.
It's like, he wants to do it right now, and he fell down on the floor and smashed his face into the ground. So,
Yeah.
Target bot. So of course, it's between Troop Builder and Jazz.
I'm gonna give it to Jazz just because
And-
original mold.
I'm going with Jazz as well.
The Troop Builder is great. You should if you didn't get it and you can get it on sale, buy 10 of them because I want more than I have one set and I would like another one.
I got mine for $25.
I got mine for 40.
I
still got mine on sale, but not as good as on sale as you did.
I had some Target cash too. Bot cam.
Bot cam.
All right, here we go.
Now we gotta zoom. You gotta,
Can I zoom?
well, maybe. Click
I don't know how to
here,
zoom.
let's do
Anyhow,
right
look,
click,
I can
right
do
click.
this. Look, bot cam.
Bot
There we go.
cam.
That's how we do it. So I had this, and then look, I'm real bad to like take stuff back and put things on sale when I find sales because I like to save money, and so I had this, and then I took it back because I found it on a sale, and then this guy's been living in his box for 4 months, and I just literally opened him up for this because I'm like, what am I, guys? I just figured out like what my top figures are like 18 minutes ago, to be honest.
Same.
And I pulled this out of the box. I was like, holy crap! I forgot how good this is.
Yeah,
Like-
he's got the grapple.
He's got the grapple. He's got his separate gun. The grapple
To turn into such a giant vehicle mode, he doesn't have
grapple-
a ton of back kibble.
comes off as well. So technically, he has 3 accessories if you count this. Just not being nothing after it unplugs. But just that as a play feature, like the way that's like very toyetic. Like it's few things have play features now, and the fact that does, I mean, come on, like this is obviously the best thing Target put out. The Troop Pack was great. Finally got an Auto Trooper. Was wanting that. That Seeker is really good too. That Seeker's going to be my stand-in Thundercracker now because he's definitely better than a. Wait, is that right?
I like.
Thundercracker.
But he's Thundercracker. Yeah, Thundercracker's
Okay.
blue.
Skywarp's the purple.
Skywarp's
Just-
purple. Thundercracker's blue.
So-
Thundercracker's my favorite, and I like the Thundercracker, but I like the blue on that one better than the Thundercracker.
Yeah, I like the blue on that one better.
I want them to do, and I know they won't, but I want them to do a gray one to be Cybertron Thundercracker, because he's like gray and orange. I think that'd be a fun, just like give me another give me a troop builder that's just 4 Seekers in different colors.
Yeah.
like they did the Rainmakers. Just give me that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't like Rainmaker that mold.
Just
surprised me on.
Just give me a 4-pack of just a bunch of random colors of those, and I would buy it instantly, even if they didn't have any paint apps like the Rainmakers didn't.
Yeah.
because they're just basic
That's
colors.
so boring too. So boring. All right, so
Now it's like $150 for 3 uncolored versions of Starscream.
let's see, what do we got here? Boulder Crash, is that your top for this year? Like your top core class, Yeet King?
Is that the?
That's the little rock guy core
I
class.
feel like those names got swapped. The deluxe and him.
They should have been the opposite way
They should have been
around.
the opposite, because just based on their like color schemes.
Color scheme.
Yeah.
So what about best Walmart release for that? It's just all Toxitron collection, right?
Yeah.
It was so we had the Grimlock, we had the Toxitron, we had the
Sideswipe.
Sideswipe, Dead End,
Mirage.
Jazz,
The bike.
Laser Cycle,
Laser cycle.
and then the Cloud Cover.
Ooh, cloud cover is good.
Yeah, he's sitting over there in the box.
Cloud cover is good.
Clearance, babies, $25. Yeah.
Ooh. I would give it to Dead End, but I don't like that mold, so I'm gonna give it to the Sideswipe mold because I love the Sunset.
It's
That's what mine has just been renamed to Sunset.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
it feels like a good name for him.
that guy is the 1990s.
In a toy, like he's
Black.
I'm like, oh.
To the max. I mean, it looks like a shirt that I would have worn in the 90s on this guy. I mean,
he's
that
got
is-
like the nice fade colors on the back.
yeah, the gradient on the back of him there,
The like cloud stripes.
freaking Magnum PI look here, like it's
Yeah. The bright yellow eyes, like just the G2 Autobot badge. I mean, and this mold is just like this is like the Transformers mold for like this decade. Like,
yeah. I've got some thoughts on something about that later on too.
like he's
It's,
he's
it's
so
still-
basic, but he's so
It's-
that's so
it's
perfect. The
still
fact that you
great.
can like sit here and transform this in like 10 seconds
Yeah.
is so satisfying. Like there's nothing that's like fiddly about it. Like, oh, I'm gonna break it, or oh, it doesn't. There's like a tab I always forget or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like I can just do this in my sleep, and I love that about him.
to be 100% honest, I do forget something. What I always forget is I forget to fold these in.
Oh,
These little side guys in. I
panels?
always leave the side panels out and flip the chest down, and then I'm like, oh
What?
wait, crap.
Why does he look like that?
I gotta, I gotta redo it again.
Now he's
So
bloated.
to be such an easy thing, I always forget that one part there. Oh god, man.
What are you going with?
Mm,
Is it Grimlock?
oh man, it's freaking hard. It's hard.
Is it Grimlock?
It's like
Grimlock is good.
I love Bubblegum Mirage.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is about him. That's another one that Liam actually got for Christmas as well. I love that color scheme. But now I'm looking at this again. I'm like, oh Lord, I'm gonna have to say Grimlock though, personally, just because like everything about that guy just cracks me up. Like he looks like a jazzercise instructor from the '90s.
Pink hot pants.
Yeah, it was like this weird unreleased color scheme. Like I love that blue metallic paint that we don't get on. Like we don't get that kind of like blue metallic paint. I love they got they didn't even they just slapped a weird like deco hit over the clear part of his chest.
Yeah.
And the Autobot symbol's still stuck underneath there. It's just and then you turn him into a robot and he's this weird like just a boring yellow T-Rex and then this weird tiger pattern on his tail. It's just something about it. I love. I don't know why. It's just my thing. Yeet King says my Toxtrons I could find were the ones I didn't want. But let's see.
Toxitron. Planning to buy some upgrades for him. I haven't seen any upgrades for Toxitron. I wonder what they got. I've seen some decos, like some what are the stickers? Who does the stickers?
Toy Hacks.
Toy Hacks. I've seen some Toy Hacks.
Toy
for
Hacks
me.
are repro. Well, probably Toy Hacks. I bet they have something for all of them. I actually put an Autobot symbol on my Grimlock's chest because he's felt he is definitely way too plain when he's in Dino mode, like right there. Like that one little hit helped a ton. I have all these little stickers that show these sword. Like if you ever order anything from them, this Transformers, they just send you these little sticker sheets of like Autobot and Decepticon symbols of varying sizes, and now they actually send you. Of the last ones I got, they were a Predacon and Maximal symbols on there as well. So
Now we need some with the mercenary.
yeah,
Like the mercenary ones. Or like the G2 ones.
let's see. So all right, so I guess that's Toxitron. It's,
Yeah,
you know,
Toxitron was the Walmart ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sideswipe for you, Grimlock for me, and let's see what else. Amazon. What about best Amazon pick? So we had Senator Ratbat and Minor Megatron. We had Senator Shockwave and Orion Pax. We had Nacelle. We had Nova Prime, and we had the Deadeye Duel 2-pack.
yeah.
So, what'd you think?
I didn't get any of those.
I was about to say, I don't think you picked up any of
I
those
didn't pick up a
from what I
single
recall,
one of
so-
those. The one that I like the most is Senator Ratbat. From that line, I don't care for that version of Orion Pax.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not
he's
good.
a little too bulky. But also I like Nova Prime, but I don't love that mold. I have the Cybertron version and the Cybertron Optimus and the what is it? Ultra Magnus.
Ultra Magnus.
I have those two molds, and it's not a great version. I'm hoping that eventually they'll redo Cybertron Optimus. And I wasn't super sold that they were going to do that, but then apparently we're getting a new version of Cybertron Hotshot, and they've already done a Gen Select Cybertron Hotshot.
We're getting a new Cybertron Hotshot?
Yep, we're getting a new Cybertron Hotshot. That was one of the leaks, is that we're getting a new Cybertron Hotshot.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, so hopefully we get a new Cybertron Optimus, because we're getting Vector Prime, so...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
I'm really excited
They did that
for
whole
Vector
like
Prime.
space or portal bridge,
Yeah.
whatever thing on one of the
I'm really excited
Hasbro
for it.
streams. So
I'm of the age of... He's Beast Wars, I'm the age of Unicron Trilogy, so...
I'm G1.
You're not that old. Yeah, you're not
Dude.
that old. You...
I was born in 1983.
Yeah, but that's you missed G1. You were a literal baby.
Those were on the shelf, man. I bought like at the tail end. I have Squawk Talk and Beast Box, which are two of like the weird obscure cassettes from Soundwave, and they combined to be one guy called Beast Squawk Box Beast Talk. I can't remember. Anyhow, you combine them, and one is a gorilla, and it's like
I have the one that's the little T-Rex guy with the nothing arms.
yeah, Overkill.
Overkill. I
Yeah,
love Overkill.
I have him too.
Overkill's
And then they remade him in Power of the Primes. It's like, and he's got like 3 modes, and dude, super cool, like completely adorable. Love that thing. So yours was Ratbat.
Ratbat. Yeah, Senator Ratbat. He's good.
So yeah, and set up on the bot cam. Boom. What do we have here? It is Senator Ratbat and Megatron for a couple reasons. One, I wanted a Senator Ratbat for a long time. The other version of this that is it's off actually of another Scourge mold, maybe from Generations, but he was like a flying wing, stupid expensive. So I was like, this was like day one ordering purchase for me. I love everything about this guy. I love his chest. I love the resculpt of his head. I love the way when he transforms, he looks even better. He just looks so regal in his purple.
This is not a bad version of the Scourge
Yeah.
mold. Whether you get the
Scourge is the worst version of the Scourge mold,
Yeah,
I think.
the sweep is better.
Yeah,
The better
so-
colors, and then Ratbat is better, and then I think
You still think Alpha Trion's the best?
Alphatron is the best.
See, I'm on Ratbat, but purple is my favorite color.
I
So,
like they remolded it a little bit more for
for Alphatron.
yeah, he's got like these
got-
really big wings.
Yeah, he's got
just
like-
like a cape almost.
Yeah, his wings are a little bit different to make him fit that aesthetic more.
Yeah.
So, and then the minor Megatron is great too. He is kind of boring in his H tank mode to a degree, but I liked all of the redeco they did. They gave him a new head sculpt. I mean, they
a
actually
new weapon,
They did a lot of stuff to this mold. Like the whole upper part of this guy is new, which really surprises the heck out of me. So yeah, and they gave him a new weapon. I mean, that is obvious. A close second for me would be Nacelle. I think that's really good. I love the color scheme. I like his weird rocket pop colored guns. It's terrible, but I love
Yeah.
it for some reason. The Deadeye dual pack is good, but Cascade and
I don't
Javelin.
I don't love those molds.
I can't remember. So I like the RC mold.
I think they did a really good job repurposing a live action movie mold into a generation mold.
It's Liam time,
It's
everybody.
Liam time. we need a button.
Yeah.
for Liam time.
All right. So yeah, obviously that's the pack.
So that's Walmart and Target or Amazon. And
Walmart, Target, Amazon exclusives are gone. Let's go best Ollie's exclusive or best Ross. Go back 3 years.
Dad,
For
can we do my this on the
All of the
deck?
headmasters. Just
Okay.
If you haven't bought the headmasters yet, go to.
All right,
go
so
to Ollie's.
we're gonna say this, guys, but Liam here, he would like to show his top 5 for this year, and you have them over there. Do you have what you want, buddy?
Which one? Which one you want to start
Here,
with?
let's set a.
Search Megafine.
Let's start with Megatron.
Alrighty.
All right, so he, I was going to give him this today actually on the stream, but he sneaks into my office and rummages through my stuff. So I was cooking I was cooking toast this morning. He came downstairs and said, "Ooh, Daddy, what's this?" And I was like, "Well, that's something I was going to give to you, but I guess you have it now." So,
You want to transform him?
Megatron, you want to transform him for us real fast?
Yes.
Yeah. And
So, what line is this one from?
dude, this is Rescue Bots. So
Rescue
this is
Bots?
like Robot Heroes. If you want a fun fidget toy,
I was gonna say,
freaking Rescue Bots, dude.
the way he just transformed that so easily.
Dude, it's no, he's
Yeah.
like he's got this he's got this thing down too.
I got for Christmas. I got the Flex Changer. That's Nightbird.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's a horrible.
Those things look terrible.
It feels terrible. It feels like it's just gonna crack every time you do it. Like it's just like it was. I would never have bought it for myself, but just getting it as a gift, just to mess with, it's just like it's. I enjoyed it for that,
Yeah.
but man, it's terrible.
I got a way
do not
better
get a
I got a
Flex
way
Changers.
better random Transformer gift than you did apparently.
Now,
So-
Bumblebee.
Yeah,
okay, let's leave him here. Look, we're gonna put him right here. Look, you know what?
Is that your number one? Is that your
We're
favorite?
actually gonna set him over here on the bot cam, and then I'm gonna let you pick what your top one is at the very end. Okay, I'm gonna set him over here.
Yeah. Which one you want next?
Who do you want next, buddy?
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. Yeah.
All right, so
Good choice.
Bumblebee, and show everyone what he does. Boom. All right, so
Yeah.
the bot cam needed to go down for a second. There's Bumblebee. Actually, Bumblebee, because all the rescue bots are just recolors of everything, because that's what Transformers do. Bumblebee is actually a recolor with a different head of Hotshot.
Very good.
And
he looks good though.
And I like the Bumblebee better than the Hotshot. Weirdly. So there's Bumblebee, and okay, who's your next one, buddy?
I love any
Now,
train.
hot shot.
Or, no, this was Hotshot.
This one? Do you want this one?
No, that was Bumblebee, not
Yeah.
hot shot.
Yeah. Okay, tell them who this is. Who's that?
Forgot.
You know who that is?
He waved.
That was your first one. I got you the original one of. Yep, that's Heatwave, but he's in a Formula One car, and this is my favorite one.
I love an automorph.
Like,
And
yeah,
it's very good.
Can I see it in a second, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
I can tell someone.
you got it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Boom. Look, here we go.
Just a one-handed.
Look at that. Look at that.
Flip
No,
him
but
in
no,
the-
but still, but seriously, look at that.
It's a good-looking car.
That's a
Mo.
good looking car. It's got nice like silver. Look at these.
It's
Look at the paint apps on this.
It's got
There's
paint
some
apps.
like mainline stuff we don't get these kind of paint apps on.
That's mine.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Just saying, is you get a whole painted base? Like what is
All the
this?
silver and everything.
Oh, it's like that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Out of this bunch. So, all right, you want to send them over there?
Yeah, let me get some of mine.
All right.
There we
Now
go.
it's Chase.
Now Chase.
Yes.
Now Chase?
Yes.
Is this Chase?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a
I haven't
different
seen that
Chase.
version of Chase.
Yeah.
I like these as like little sports car alternatives.
Yeah. So then Chase, and he did get the I got him the
new one?
United Chase too, which is pretty cool.
Oh, he's
We'll-
great. He's
we'll
a great figure.
We'll get into that in 2023 or 2024.
Yeah, they're
because technically they're 2024. We talked about this because I've got Bumblebee over there. I've got Windblade.
Because easily those two would be in this list.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Animated Optimus is showing up today as well.
Dude,
like,
I gotta
should-
find it. I gotta get it.
I should have ordered you one.
I should have ordered you one.
Literally, it's like I did it and I put it on Twitter and then I came back and then you're like they're sold out.
Now
As
Like,
soon as you text me, I was literally at lunch,
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm gonna pull up Amazon on my phone and
Yeah.
just because I have like a one-click
Yeah.
where I could just order it, and I clicked it, and it was just like not available. And I was
yeah,
like,
it shocked the heck out of me, dude. All right, so your last one,
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. But which
Yay.
Optimus Prime? Look at this guy.
yeah,
Look at this guy.
big Optimus Prime.
All right, show him how it's done.
Oh, look at that,
Boom, just
Big.
a big chunk of an Optimus Prime.
big old tires.
What he didn't bring in here is this. So this Optimus Prime came with actually that Bumblebee and that Chase and that Heat Wave, but he came with his trailer.
Oh, he's a trailer.
He's got a trailer that all of them go on, but the trailer
Turn
back
to
comes
wings.
off and gives him wings. And
Ah,
I didn't even know that when I got it.
So
If
he's-
we opened up with Christmas, I was like, holy crap!
Oh.
That's Jetwing Prime! I got
got a-
so stoked about it.
he's got a little Cybertron in him. It's
like
good.
it's like and it looks it's just a basic thing, but it's real fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite. He's got a bunch of little rescue bots in there. So
I think
yeah, Yeet King. So the Megatron, if you have a Ross in your area, that was go there. $3.99, man. I mean $3.99 at Ross. Can't beat it. Let's click the bot cam up over here. Boom. Here we go.
There
All
you
right,
go.
so Liam, out
What's
of
your-
all these, what is your number one favorite? Who do you like the most?
my new megaphone.
Your new Megatron, is that because you got him today?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's fair. That's fair.
It's the newest
It's
one.
the shiny one.
It's the
It's
newest. Yeah, it's the newest one by like 7 days.
Because I cheeked up on him and tried and got him.
Because you sneaked up and found him yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
His
And you did assigned it.
Well, so we were playing Rescue Bots with him because that's what I do now. And I was sitting there thinking, like, yes, like 2 days ago, I was like, man, you know, we don't have anyone. He's got a Starscream that's like this weird Authentics ones. I was like, he doesn't have anyone for his Rescue Bots to like fight.
yeah.
And so I'm like, I want to get him that Megatron whenever I can see him if I find him cheap. And then I went into Ross yesterday and he was $3. I was like, you know what?
Yep,
I'm getting this. And then he opened him up. He's like, this Megatron's going to be good. I'm like, okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm just
Yeah. For $3.99. Excellent
figure.
figure.
The next one.
Go get the next one.
Yeah.
What is the next one? What do you mean the next one? That was your 5, dude. Like, oh, are you going to bring stuff to me?
Yes.
You know what? Nope, hold on. Wait. How about this? I will tell you when to bring stuff to me. Can we do that?
Okay. But,
Okay.
But I'm gonna do different.
I'll let you. Can you do this for me?
He also likes jazz.
Can you take your rescue box back to your room right now while we go over a couple of things?
Why?
He said, "Why?"
Because I need this space. Oh man, that might be the Amazon van delivering Optimus Prime, and now
Oh,
y'all might
we might have
y'all
to-
might get a live delivery. So.
We might have to get a live unboxing because I'm really excited for him. Because I had zero expectations for B,
Yeah.
and he blew me away with the articulation. The only thing I don't love is the clear plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And if they had just made it like just solid black or like a smoky. He's transforming Optimus over there, just slamming it.
Maybe turn your volume down a little bit. So.
He's just slamming Optimus
Yeah.
into the truck mode. But they really they found the balance, I think, really well. From like Bulkhead was too far removed.
2G1.
Yeah, which I like him. I like that version of Bulkhead. I still want a more traditional Bulkhead,
Yeah.
but like I can see what they were going for. But they were like, what if we just do animated again?
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that.
The car mode is pretty dadgum
So-
close.
It's so tiny.
And it is so small. It is
It's
ridiculous.
the size
It is
of
no.
Goldbug.
I
I
did-
have Goldbug on my desk.
He is the same size as Core Class Grimlock when he's in car mode. That's why I have
Yeah.
Grimlock over there by him because I was like, I'm gonna see how small he is compared.
So
because
to have a
when I
deluxe-
transformed him, I was like, oh my gosh, he is so tiny.
Yeah.
So,
So if you have any of the deluxe of the B Cliff Jumper hubcap, any of those, they are perfectly.
take the rein.
Take the reign. You're all right. Yeah. Now we got the real co-host here.
Yeah, here, hang out with Mr. Will real fast.
Hey, can I just have someone show you yet?
Hold on just a minute. I gotta get
He
something.
got more stuff he wants to show.
Be right back. Hold on.
We'll be right back. Okay. What else has he got on his list? What's he got? Best. What are we on next?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, let's see. We did best Target. We already did that. Best Amazon. Very nice.
And we did all my Transformers.
Huh?
All the Transformers I want to bring.
Yeah.
On my side one.
Just a minute, buddy.
1, 2, 3, so safe. 1, 2, 3, so safe.
Oh, he's got a box. He's got a box. All right.
I know.
Do we want to save that for
Just-
the end?
Yeah, for the end.
That'll be the
right.
good cap off. Is opening a 2024 figure to end 2023.
Excellent. That is.
So we did best core. Did we do best deluxe yet? I think that's where we're at.
We're at Best Deluxe. There's a lot of deluxes to choose from. But. Yeah, and we've done all the packs now.
No, we didn't do best overall pack yet.
Best overall pack. Oh,
That's easy.
Overall.
yeah.
That's so easy.
Yeah. Let's just a second. Let me get something pulled up here. All right.
Then what do we have next on the list?
Just a minute, buddy. All right. Let's see. Where is display? There we
No,
go.
I
Display.
just-
So, best is voted on the channel. The best. What happened?
There
we go.
No,
No, stop doing that. All right, here we go. So, best pack voted on the channel.
Voted on the channel.
Second was the troop pack.
A great pack.
Of course, this is going to be the best pack.
Yep.
I didn't put the other Amazon packs in there, to be honest. I felt they were weaker as compared to some other stuff.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna put them over on the bot cam, man.
I'm doing things for him.
Let me just bring them right here.
Okay.
Just bring them right here. They are.
That you forget I'm
They
bringing
are.
things for him. For you.
Oh yeah, you're bringing things for me.
This
I'm
is a-
sorry, buddy.
this is a
The next
great-
time you can
There you go.
you can bring it for me.
Over there for you.
Pardon us, y'all.
There you go.
There we go. Let me get this display capture going.
This is a
now.
good year for this mold.
God, come on now. There we
Look
go.
at that.
All right, now we're back to where we need to be. So, yeah, these guys. I mean, obviously, these are... It was honestly hard for me not to put these as a couple of my best for the year.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I haven't yet. Honestly, that's hard.
This one right here. This is great. He's great. Don't get me wrong. But this one. This is what you're buying this pack for. This and the Minicon that matches him.
Yeah.
The new chest plate with the slash mark and the purple Autobot logo. Purple Autobot logo is just never not fun.
Because he's a bad Autobot.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And he's
And
got a
that
good
one's a
head
bad
mold.
Autobot.
And you, like me, have lost the little.
Oh, no, it's in the box.
Oh, it's in the box.
When I pulled it out the other day,
That
I was
is-
like, I just couldn't be bothered to get
Now
it.
that is my only complaint with this and with. I'm gonna call them Sunset because there's too many side swipes because these are technically both
Sun swipe.
Sun swipe. No, this doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I don't like that. A sun swipe doesn't
That
sound
feels
right.
weird in the
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah. No.
And I did a so I'm going to show you.
In just a minute.
So they remolded this. They remolded the missile.
The missile, yeah.
The missile, and it does not stay in for nothing anymore.
Put a weird little like peg on the end of it,
And it-
which makes me wonder if they're going to use that for something else later.
Probably so. But to have this and this together for what, like $50?
Yeah.
Because this is a Voyager and a Deluxe. This is a remold, almost completely remold
The
Deluxe.
only difference, or the only thing is, oh, buddy, you gotta wait till we're done talking, please. The chest is all new.
The chest.
Everything else is the same. It's the chest, really.
The chest, the head.
But the head.
And then these are one of the weird versions of the legs.
Yeah, that's the that's like more of the Countach version.
The doors are remolded because they have to make room for these.
oh yeah, there's a slight remold in the doors too.
So, but yeah. This being a straight up repaint is completely fine because this mold is excellent as is. Just, I don't know what you would change on that mold, honestly.
You gotta touch my head, okay? While we're talking. Yeah, 100%. Best pack of the year. Best.
This is still one of just the best Voyagers, period.
This, I forget how good this is even until I
This
mess
is the-
with it, and I'm like, this mold is so dadgum good. And honestly, even as just a recolor, it adds such a different presence to this entire mold. The red flames,
The goatee,
the goatee, this, and again,
the
this-
visor.
One of the things that I like about this mold so much is
Is being able to flip that
again
up.
how toyetic it is, because there's play features here. There's things that you can do with it instead of just like,
Swap the
oh, it's
hand
a robot,
around,
it's a bot with a
put
gun.
He's got the little torch. He's
Swap
got the blade.
swap the hand around because he's got this. He's got two guns. It's like just
This is the first Transformer I bought after my Dark Age.
let's see.
This was the Hot Rod. I was just in Books A Million of all places one day, and they had it on sale for like $15, and I had just got I just started watching some Transformers reviews, and I was like, you know what? I want to get a Transformer. And little did I know nothing would live up to this mold because it's so good. It's
is.
the best Voyager that they've made in a long time.
And it is small, but the amount of engineering that went into this is just it's
Amazing.
It's amazing. But yeah, obviously the first and this thing, God, they've got to recolor this into the
Armada.
the Armada version. This literally
And
just like
I'll buy this
I
mold
will
every
buy
time.
the heck out of it because it is like
have-
it is great.
I am
So,
only missing like 3 versions of this mold.
yeah, you have more of them than I do.
I have I think 9 now
Let's see.
because I just got the DeLorean one,
Which is a great one.
which is fantastic.
All right, let's catch some comments real fast. Yeah, we already. King said you got to get that Megatron 100% and get it. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll help you out.
What
Okay.
Minicon comes with the double pack? It's this one.
Whisper.
Whisper. So he's got the same color scheme.
It super awesome. I mean, he can do the superhero landing. It's great. It's a
so
great
well
minicon.
articulated. He's like, this is what the what is it? The little ones that turned into weapons. If they were half as good as this,
Battleizers.
Yeah. Whatever those.
The buzz.
I know those didn't sell well, but if you gave me mini cons of this quality, and like if you just
That's what those needed to be.
yeah, if you just give me like these in core class, I will buy every single one. I'll buy every repaint. I don't care. You can charge me $9 for these. I'll buy them.
Yeah. And Seth, which one is your favorite? You talking about?
I think he was talking about the
Hot Rod.
Yeah, the hot rod is so good.
So, best pack,
Best pack, easy.
easy. That I mean, shouldn't even. Yes, Liam wants to say something.
No.
When Liam wants to say something, he puts his hand on my hand, so that's how he knows he can say something. What you got, buddy?
Can I get something wanted to show you?
When can you get something for me? How about right now? Well, first, listen, Mr. Will's going to tell me his favorite deluxe,
Yep.
and then you can go get me all of ours, and we'll put them right here, and then we'll pick it out. Okay?
Oh, yours.
So here's what I want you to do while we're waiting on him. You see all those right there? You see those 5 on the right hand side? I want you to bring those and put them right here. Okay?
That one, that two, that
Nope.
three, that
Over there.
five.
No, over there. Nope.
These ones.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yep, those 5. I want you to put them right there.
There was a lot of deluxes that came out this year.
Okay, yeah, I didn't put a poll up for the deluxes. First off, I guess you can only put 4 poll questions up on YouTube anyway.
On
I don't know.
YouTube.
And
I'm
also there's
just
just
looking around.
2
now.
dadgum mini things that came out. And honestly,
Let me consult my list.
when I got to looking around at them, is you really get to noticing how much is just like repaint retools instead of new
Yeah.
tools. And so I was like, well, maybe I should only do the new tools that were blah 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 whatever, man. And I
But,
don't know. And then I was
nah.
like, maybe I should have thought about this 2 weeks ago instead of 18 minutes before live stream.
I'm
to,
doing
start
it
figuring out
now.
how to categorize
I'm doing
this
it now.
stuff.
I'm looking around the room.
Do it
I'm
live!
Do it live. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I know actually. I do
Hey,
know.
Liam, bring me those over there, please.
I do know which one I'm going for though.
So yeah, bring me those. Bring me those 5 and put them. Nope. The ones that are open and bring them. Put them right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Put them right there.
This is what.
Are those your like top ones?
Yep.
Easily.
All right. Since let's see what Yeet King's got here. Lee,
Does the
86
Shattered Glass
Hound. Hot Rod. And so Lee got 86 Hot Rod off of Mercari. And Yeet King says since 86 Hot Rod came with the Matrix Leadership, does Shattered Glass Hot Rod come with? Yes, Shattered Glass Hot Rod comes with everything that the other one did, just all in a different color, and he has a different hand. It's
Is
the
it-
exact same thing.
Is it purple?
No, it's red.
It's red. It's red.
The,
But he's even got a different kind of blast effect. to
Yeah,
go
the blast effect
the
is
whole-
red that comes out of that. So everything's the same. Again,
Spoilers.
super great. I may edit that. Oh man,
All right. So
God,
what's
this
your
is so hard.
What's your favorite? Tell me your favorite, because I already know mine. I got it.
Me, no, you tell me what your favorite
Okay,
is.
fine.
No, tell me what your top 3 favorite is.
Top 3 favorites.
Yeah, bring them over here if you need to.
Ooh,
Here, hold on.
actually,
Stay right here. Stay right
Yours are very different than mine because mine are all over here. So I'm gonna run it down, and then you can run yours down.
here. Yeah,
All right.
I've got reasons. Trust
Number
me.
3 is gonna be Bomb Burst. He's at number 3 because
mean
obviously
Bombshell?
not Bomb Burst. Bombshell. He's an Insecticon, and his bot mode his bug mode is boring. But man, look at that head. Look, he's got like a medieval mask. How can you not love this character? Like, he's got a laser attached to his head. He's so stupid looking, and I love him so much. And I just love the Insecticons. And to finish them off really strong, number 2, I'm gonna put Brawn. Just because I love a mini bot. I'm a sucker for any mini bots, and he's got a really interesting transformation. The way his whole legs unfold and wrap around,
Which is very very similar to the original to
Yeah.
a degree. The way it
to
spreads
a
out.
degree, you can do the stupid make him really tall thing if you want to. I had a terrible job interview one day, and when I left, there just happened to be a Walmart near where I was interviewing at, and so I was just like, I am going to treat myself because I had a bad day, and they just happened to have him. And I just sat, I remember sitting in a gas station and just opening him and just fiddling with him for like 15 minutes. So he's top 3 for sure. And then lastly, my number 1 deluxe is gonna be animated Prowl. So, and I know you have a lot of thoughts on this mold, but
I have softened some, but
I love the posability of this mold. He can pose like nobody's business. I usually hate bike formers.
They've done a really
besides the Junkions. The Junkions are the exception.
They've done a lot better with some bike formers.
They've been
here
getting
recently,
better.
I'll say.
Yeah.
So
The Junkion bike formers are great, but this is the first one that's not a Junkion that I actually really enjoyed. My only complaint is that he can't really look over his own chest.
true.
But the fact that he's got like these things that like unfold, the little shurikens, and they just attach to the wheels and they fold up, like that's a fun play feature.
You had to do that, man, because if you're putting him out, you've got to do that because that's what the original did.
Yeah, and like he can hold it, and he could just he has no back kibble at all. Like he's got the seat, and then I don't count this as kibble. I count this as like part of his look.
Derek Wyatt designs are so good.
They're just so good.
It's
so
rest
good.
in peace, Derek. But
Yeah.
that's
And he-
so good.
He somehow manages to be the perfect balance of like I can sit him next to Braun and he works, and then I could take him and stick him next to any of the animated figures and he still works.
Yeah.
And so he's just got to win out. I have no attachment whatsoever, no bias towards animated. I've never even seen all of animated. I've seen the first
You gotta
season.
watch it. You gotta watch it. It gets
I
better
know.
after season 1.
But this is just he's perfect. He's perfect for me.
All right, so let's catch comments real fast, and I will comment on that. So, let's see. Yeet King says your favorite A Studio series, Jolt, and Yeet King, were you? Did you grow up more in the era of the Bay movies? I would guess. Just based off of that comment. And Lucas, hey man, glad you could jump in, dude. I was hoping you'd jump in. So, my opinion on him has softened. I looked at this guy through the lens of the original animated, and I have the original animated figure and love it. And he doesn't hold true to the animated design. That's what bothered me because when I got him, I was like, it's like if you take a photo and you edit it and you crop it down and like squish it, he's squished down.
Yeah.
That being said, when I shot photos of him, finally, after like 5 months of having him, I was like, holy crap, this dude's good.
Look at this
I really, really enjoy him, and I had so much fun shooting photos of that guy, just because of what you can do with him.
Ball jointed head, ball jointed feet, the hands. He's got good shoulders. He doesn't have like the hot rod shoulders that everybody hates.
Yeah,
But yeah,
which for some reason works better on him. I don't know. I just feel like they work better in black.
yeah, they're not as noticeable.
Daddy,
Yes.
can I see him?
You want to see him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for waiting patiently.
I got him on my side. Let's go.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the bot cam for my let's see, my favorite ones here. Will, you want to grab that comment?
Let's see. Collection started summer of this year, so not a lot of bots, but yeah, grew up on the Bayverse.
Yep, grew up on the Bayverse.
I guess I technically did, but I don't know. I was
I'm
kind of after the first one. I kind of fell off. Oh, you're gonna steal.
Well, I'm gonna bring him over here just because
Hey.
this honestly was hard for me. Top Deluxes. This is probably not what you're gonna see out of most people's lists, but I always have my reasons for everything that I have. Okay, we have DEFCON, we have Needle Nose, we have the Auto Trooper, we've got I just almost called them Bomb Burst too, Bombshell, the Origins Jazz that we already looked at, and then we have Point Blank. Very weird selection, I know, and
I respect it.
and I've got to say, this guy's been sitting in car mode for a long time because I'm like, why did I buy this? I don't like it. And I transformed him again, take a photo, and I was like, wow, I really do like this.
I need to give him another shot because I got him and I didn't love it.
I didn't love it, but then there's something about it. It's like he cleans up very well.
Oh yeah, he doesn't
There is zero kibble
yeah.
here. This bothers me. His arms bother me.
Oh yeah, his arms bother me and the
And
hollowness
the
of the
giant
back of the leg.
hollowness back here. But dude, he's great, and he comes with another robot.
Yeah,
He's just a brick robot, but he comes with another robot. you know,
And Needle Nose comes with 2.
and Little Nose comes with 2. Exactly.
And he has all the same problems. But you can forgive it.
But he is way more posable.
Yes, he's
Like,
way more posable.
He
because he wears his entire ult mode on his back.
on his back, but he has rotating wrist. His arms go it's like this.
Oh, yeah. Also, the reason we can't put Bumblebee on this list is because he's got rotating wrist on a deluxe that's this big, and his hands have to flip in.
Don't get me started.
He's so good. He's so good.
I have a point in a video about that continues to bash the re-release of the Armada Starscream that they didn't put god dang wrist rotations on.
Every time. You just because
he's a Voyager.
He's a Voyager
And
that
they-
wields a sword and,
And
he
they
can't
didn't
turn his
put wrist
hand.
rotations on him, and I did that. I got him out of the box, and I was like, "Oh, he looks like he has wrist rotations." I was like, "That seems really stiff," and I was like, "No, he doesn't." I was like,
He's a deluxe.
Yeah, you didn't
He's
have to
this
do it.
he's this
No, I'm
big,
doing this.
and his wrist rotates, but also his wrist has to flip in to hold the little zapper thing.
It's
his
just-
little electrocution thing.
whole other tangent to go on. So, let's see.
2024 going to be a good year for bots. So far.
Lucas, my favorite figure with Studio Series, 07 Jazz. That's what got you back into Transformers. See, that would have been 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Go.
And time
Time
don't
after.
make any sense to me, like, trying to keep track of all this
If
junk,
it's
so.
past 2019, I don't know. None of it runs. All of it runs together.
That was the time. This has been a time warp since 2019.
Yeah.
So,
I think I still have I have a bag of just my live action bots that I had. They're all from the 2000. They're all from the first movie in the Dark of the Moon. Actually took to the toy style. I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw it on his front counter. He had the twins and the ice cream truck. I gave him that.
I saw the twins. I was like, huh, look at that.
I was
I have
like
that,
I was
so.
like I hate this. I need this out of my collection. But I have the Jazz that is like the dead Jazz. That was like the first time they did it. He's got like half his face messed up,
Yeah.
and it's got like blue energon running through it. And then it turns into the car mode, the Porsche, and it's pristine. They somehow managed to make all the battle damage internal
Go inside it.
Go inside of it, so the car does not look messed up at all. And I'm like, that is impressive.
Daddy.
Hold on, buddy. I'm doing something right now. So, but then again, we have Origins Jazz. We already talked about how great he is. Man, it's hard. I intentionally omitted some things. Most things that were a retool, I didn't put on this, and most things that were like a recolor, I tried to go with original molds.
I think actually all three of mine I picked were original molds.
Yeah,
Let's go.
so he didn't quite make it because again he was great, but I had some things. He was great too, but I don't know. I've got weird taste, y'all. Don't trust what I say. Maybe I just like this guy because I hadn't touched him in like 5 months and thought I would do it again.
That was how I ended up with Origins Jazz on my list, because like he's just I picked him up one day. I'm like, he's great.
Yeah, and again, this dude in bug mode, he's a brick, but he looks way better than Shrapnel, the other Insecticon that came out this year. Don't like him near as much.
He's also a brick.
Yeah, he
Also,
is.
they're same.
They're the same thing.
They're the
but
same
he is,
thing.
he is just a better brick.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't know. Again, this might be
I love his
biased.
hammer.
I
I love
just
the
wanted
hammer.
an Auto Trooper, and I love this mold. Contrary to some people, I like it. I don't know what
That's
it
the
is.
only version
This-
of that mold I have.
This is literally what got me back into this whole game. My buddy Jackson, who will be watching this later, he gave us the Ironhide because he just had an extra one, and that was the first taste, and it sucked me back in. But I love the coloration of it too.
And now we're drowning in them.
Yeah, you don't. Oof, I have to turn the camera around. So, I'm gonna go with. Oh, dude. Honestly, these two are gonna be the top. Like, this is great. These two, since they could be widely distributed and not an exclusive, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna narrow it down because of that, and then. Oh man,
Daddy.
that is a hard one.
Oh.
I'm going to give it to. I'm going to give this one to Needle Nose.
He's technically 3 bots. He's got
For a reason you'll see later. Technically, he has 3 bots. and he just surprised me.
For a deluxe price, you can't beat that.
Deluxe, and surprised me of how posable he is. I had so much fun shooting photos of him.
Also, he can attach to Skyquake.
and he can attach to Skyquake.
Or Dreadwing, whichever one you got.
But yeah, I'm going with him. He's super posable. I loved it. He didn't make it out a lot, honestly. So
86 Snarl.
So I'm going with that.
We'll talk about 86 Snarl. Hey.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be getting into the leaders here in just a minute. All right, hey Liam, can you take all those and put them back over there?
All right, you ready to do
Why do
Voyager
I have
now?
to take them back?
Because you wanted to get stuff for me. All right, so now we're gonna do Voyager.
The box?
Nope, leave it there. We're doing that at the end. So all right, Voyager time. What'd you think of Voyager?
I have no plans for this one.
There
I
are
was
no
not
Voyagers.
prepared.
I think the Voyagers are right there. We're probably missing a couple.
I'm gonna do recency bias. And I'm gonna say what is it? Not Tarn, but the other one.
Bludgeon.
Bludgeon.
Hey, Liam.
I'm gonna say Bludgeon.
Liam, can you grab me the orange guy right there with the sword that we just opened up?
But I'm also gonna. I think I know what yours is gonna be, and I'm gonna incline to agree because it's gonna be the other one, isn't it? It's gonna be the other guy with the sword.
I don't know. So
Look at this. Look
you
at this
missed one.
big
You missed one.
pumpkin-colored idiot. Like, he's got
Take
a
these guys,
stupid skull and a samurai helmet, and I don't know. A lot of what makes me like a Transformer is their face. Like, that's why I like Bombshell so much. And, like, he's just got a dumb face. And he's got a cool sword that's not super flimsy, honestly.
it's not flimsy at all.
It's not flimsy at all, and that's so good because a lot of them come with rubber nonsense that you can't. They just look like this. They're like bent out of the package.
Yep, like someone else who is
Every-
leader class.
Every
So-
every Star Wars Black Series figure with a bent lightsaber. But yeah, the Tarn is also great. I think they're pretty equal. I just like the deco on this one a little bit more. The tank mode's, it's tank mode, but like the fact that he's got like two different barreled guns, like the fact that they didn't have to be different. They didn't have to make these different. They could have been identical and no one would have cared. But they took the time to make them separate, and that he comes with an extra accessory, so that pushes him over Tarn just the tiniest bit.
Liam, go get me those to the left of that black Optimus Prime.
Which one?
The bigger ones, not the ones you just put down. Anything else that's over there that you didn't just put down.
That one and that one?
Nope, to the left. Guys, we were working on directions and understanding how to be specific and understand specific directions. So that's what we do with 4-year-olds. So we try to teach them. So nope, back here.
Two.
Nope, back there. Pardon me. I'm gonna do this just for time's sake. He went totally the wrong direction. So, all right.
Oh, and who was Nacelle a retool of? Was it Blur?
Yeah, I think
Nacelle?
Yeah.
that which one?
Was he a Blur retool? Who
No.
was he a retool of?
Are you talking about DEFCON?
DEFCON, yeah,
Yeah,
DEFCON.
Blur retool.
Blur
Trust-
retool.
Oh, trust me.
Crazy,
I've
crazy
got-
retool for
I've
that.
got mine. Yeah.
My
Trust me.
favorite Voyager
So-
class in my collection is
Hey, you
Grapple,
need to
because
be
he's my only
careful.
Voyager class. Hey, you know what? Grapple's a solid one as long as you don't break his pegs off.
Yep.
I have Grapple and what's the fire truck?
Inferno?
Inferno, and the green one that's from the
Hoist?
wall. Hoist. All the I don't
Those are the
know.
only Voyagers you have?
Yeah, no. Those are I have every version of that
Oh,
mold
okay.
except for Fire Stick or whatever his name is.
Oh, Arcfire.
Arcfire.
Yeah.
And his Minicon partner Matchstick.
So, all right.
Which
so,
is a terrible name for a fire truck.
boom. All right. Lucas, your favorite for 2023 was Gamma Edition. My buddy has that for me. He finally found it for me. I haven't seen it yet at all.
I haven't either, actually.
and,
I've seen all the other gamer editions.
Yeah, he finally he found it for me the other day and said he picked it up for me. And I was like, okay, cool, man. Like, I'm on Gamer Edition stuff, just to be
Same.
honest. So, but that's
haven't
one
picked
that I
up
wanted
again.
because I like that design. I have the original of it. So, what, buddy? You want to what?
When will it be the end so we can open the box?
We got
A couple more things. We're getting there.
4 more things to do, or 3 more things.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're
So-
we're getting
So
through
the
this pretty
faster you
good.
can just let me do and not interrupt, the faster we can get things going. Okay, so Voyagers. I know there's more than this. I can't be bothered to get anything up here. This I had this grand plan, y'all, of doing all this stuff, and I was like, if we do this,
And I'm
this
sure
is
we're
gonna be-
forgetting something very obvious.
forgetting lots of things. If you notice, there's not really any Studio Series bots unless they're like 86 Studio Series. That's just the way I trend. I don't trend much towards the Bayverse stuff.
don't either.
It's some of the stuff I like, but
There's some good stuff.
Honestly,
there was a lot of good stuff.
there was, but like for collecting purposes, I try to edge out of it because it's just like it's just too much, man.
It's
Like I have to
too
draw
much.
a line somewhere because I'm drowning in bots and boxes. But so here's my kind of top 5 that I put over here, and I felt bad about putting a recolor with the most minimal retool, which is putting a different head on here. But I was like, God, he looks so good. Again, maybe just because I opened him up today.
Well, technically, everything. Only two of these are not
Yeah.
recolors or retools.
Actually, only 2 of these are real things. But I mean, do we get any Voyagers that were
Just Tarn and Leo.
Tarn?
Trash Master.
Yeah,
He's fine. He's not great. He's okay.
It's I kind of came in hot on those and was like super stoked for Scraphook, and then it started like weaning down. I still like us. Crap, what's the motorcycle's name there?
Yeah, that one, the motorcycle
It
one.
was Scraphook and
No idea. No idea.
anyhow, I do like him. I thought about throwing him into my list, but I didn't.
The only one I don't have is the Decepticon one. I never saw it at all.
Oh, Axle Grease?
Axle Grease. Never
I
saw
thought you
Axle
got that.
Nope. Do not have Axle Grease.
Didn't you pre-order? Then you cancel?
I canceled that
Okay,
one. That was one I ended up canceling.
Never seen her either.
Never seen her in
Just a
person.
minute, buddy.
Guys, did you notice this?
In just a minute, okay? So these are my top 5, and I'm putting them up here. And again, I always have reasons behind everything I do. Will is not a super huge fan of Lyle Convoy here.
I like the Nemesis version.
I was blown away by him because I thought he looked really, really good. And actually, you know what, Liam? Do you want to give me something? Give me the lion over there.
What line?
The lion.
Right in the middle.
The lion.
Right in the middle on the
The
chest.
one Uncle Matt got me. Nope, to the left.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Oh.
It's okay. Whatever.
That's the issue when you have too many bots.
Is this
Yeah.
your new one?
That is my new one. So, I put him up here again. Part of the reason is because he is a different mold from everything, and the other reason is because so I just got this for Christmas. My brother-in-law brought it back to me from Japan, and I opened it up, and I was like, "Holy crap, dude! Really?" So that's MP48. That's Masterpiece Lyle Convoy, and I was like super blown away to get this. That version is definitely a discount version of this. This thing shares like transformation similarities. Of course, I guess there's only so much you can do. The way the arms fold up and everything in it. The difference is like that costs about $120 less than this thing does. And if you want like a budget Lyle Convoy that looks great in bot mode, dude, that's super great. Line mode is, and the face is definitely. We talked about it before the stream. The face is definitely not there.
He's a ghost.
Yeah, but
He's
it's
a dead lion.
It is a great mold. It is very posable. It is fun. It comes with like 4 weapons. There's play features in it. It's a fun mold. Tarn we had to put on there again because look, first official Tarn figure. How can
Yeah.
you not put it on there?
Yeah. And it's great.
And it's great. Like except for the butt hands and tank mode. I mentioned that in my review when I did it. And
You're
then,
not buying him for the tank mode. You're buying him because he's Tarn.
The shoulders are not the best though. Then again, this is just bias. I love I wanted a rat bat, and I love purple, so he is definitely making the list. And again, I think personally this is the best recolor retool, slot retool of this mold. And then this thing, Metal Hawk, was something I was super stoked about when it was first announced. Metal, yeah, exactly. I was super stoked when they announced it. Hey Liam, where you going, buddy? Okay, grab me that purple robot right there.
This big bubble robot?
Yep, bring him over here.
Yeah. Because
Here,
I mean,
okay. come right.
he's a remold of already one of the best Voyagers.
He is a remold of arguably what I would say is one of the best Voyagers in the past.
It's him and Hot Rod. They're up there. Like,
Oh man, then I forgot about Hot Rod. But
they're like easily 1 and 2.
okay, these are the 2 best Voyagers in the past 5 years, I would
Yeah,
say.
easily.
Just because like the way that he cleaned up and this is such a good mold, and so I was super stoked When let's get this.
Nothing will ever be as fun as just like the way his like nose and
Cone flips in and
Yeah,
out. Dude, it's
flips in
so
and out.
great. So I was super stoked about Metal Hawk over here.
And he
Did-
wears it really well. Like he looks completely different.
He does. He didn't live up to my expectations though. The guns and the sword are kind of boring to me. I didn't have as much fun with him, and he doesn't. I don't think he does this as well as Cyclonus does.
Sure.
But he's really good, and this is maybe one of 4 Metal Hawk figures we have or something.
If this one is S tier, that one's still A tier.
Like that's like the original. This is like $1,000.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So if you want a Metal Hawk, this is the way you go.
My only issue with it is I don't like the gray plastic on him.
I don't like the gray plastic at all. So
He's almost got the ape face problem where it's almost like see through in some places.
yeah. But again, what's interesting is like all this is like retools, and then there's other stuff like buddy no. So Dirge, he came out again. No, not Dirge. Yeah,
Dirge.
Dirge
Yeah,
did come out again.
re-released Dirge.
I've re-released Dirge over there too, but he was
and,
just a
you know,
re-release.
cloud cover and,
It's all
recolor,
just
recolors.
a lot of Voyagers or even more Voyagers are recolors. So, man,
And then Trash Master, and he's fine.
yeah, and Trash Master.
He's got a lot of kibble that
He's
I
okay.
don't love.
I didn't like the fact that his like lifter things don't do anything. They just plug
Plug
on
in.
to make him look like something.
Yeah.
That's what like
I was really hoping he'd be better than he is.
that bothered me.
He was a disappointment, and I'm glad I got him on sale.
to know it. I took him back because I'm like, they don't do anything. They're just there. It's just a piece you plug in, and they
He's just-
literally do nothing, and that bothered
Yeah.
me to no end. So
He
I had
just
to,
gets
I
to
couldn't
go
keep
on
it.
my Junkion shelf in the back. Like
Yeah.
he's crowd filler. Like he's
So I'm gonna go with oh man. It's probably down to Lio and Bludgeon. I'm actually knocking Tarn out. I thought it was gonna be Tarn, but I'm knocking him out. And oh god.
this is gonna be the first one we agree on.
Actually, when I picked him up, I was like, "This is gonna be the first one to ground. It's gonna be Bludgeon."
Yeah.
He just looks so cool, guys. Like, I got him on sale too. I got him like
I got him on sale. I got Bludgeon and Trash Master for like the price of one. So I was like,
for the price of a deluxe.
yeah, for the price of the, I'm like perfect. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's catch some comments real fast. Let's see. It says your favorite was Gamer Edition Optimus. Awesome, Lucas. Actually, have him sitting right down there. This homie brought him to me.
He's an original mold. Yeah, we didn't even,
Original as a little
yeah.
care package. This is the first time we get him, so I couldn't technically put him in there because this is the first time I'm laying my hands on him. He'll probably make the list next year because I've heard good things about him, and I'm excited to open him up. Let's see, Yeet King. Let's see, the crane on my grapple doesn't extend. The crane on the grapple doesn't extend. That's a problem,
Does it?
and
Yeah.
it's supposed to.
Yeah. I guess yeah. Would you count the reactivate? I would count those as next year's figures, really, because that game comes out next year.
I'm pushing them towards next year because they're coming out so late in the year, and
Yeah.
not many people can get their hand. Like technically, the pre-orders aren't
Dog
shipping
time.
until next year. Dog time again.
Dog time again. Yeah.
Yeah, dog time again. Hey, Kaya. Kaya's a good girl.
She is.
She's a very good girl. She's very smart.
very sweet.
so-
Look at those whiskers. Oh.
This is it.
Yeah, Bludgeon.
We finally agreed on one.
Bludgeon. Best Voyager of the year.
Pick him up, man. Also, you can probably find him easier than you're going to find Tarn. I saw Tarn once.
Yeah, I saw Tarn once, and he's in my collection.
Maybe twice in the wild, spaced apart by months, and I've actually seen this guy like 2 or 3 times. So you may have an easier time finding him. He just, I don't know. He looks way better in person too than the Hasbro photography makes him out to be. So I will say
The
that.
colors, he wears that mold almost better than Tarn.
He does a great job of it.
To not be like for that mold to not be made for him, he wears it better.
All right, so y'all who are watching, be thinking about what your favorite leader is. I'm gonna go put these up because my assistant
Has run off.
is a 4-year-old, and that's what they do is they run away.
Leader class for this year. Wasn't too many leader classes this year. Well, outside of like.
Original leader classes. What was there?
Well, yeah, there was there's the live action ones, but we don't do those. So,
And
there are-
I had that Prime, and I didn't. He broke. So I
Oh,
put it
no.
back. Like he literally broke.
oh no. Okay,
Yeah.
well then yeah, he's not on the list.
Yeah, he's not good.
Is it just? I don't know. Do you like Megs? I like Megs. Okay, he's fine.
There's some more over there. Let's pull up
The list.
Let's pull
Pull
up
up the poll.
Let's pull up the poll to see. Sorry, I know you guys can't see that. You're going to see it in just a second, though.
Oh, did Skyquake come out this year?
Yeah, Skyquake was this year.
Yeah,
All right, so guys, here's the poll. The poll says that the Spiky Dino was the best of this year. Skyquake Dreadwing, Armada Megatron, and Jazzercise Grimlock, like I've mentioned multiple times there. And let's get this display capture back off here. All right, so boom, there we go.
And you know what? I'm bringing Grimlock just because he's too fun not to bring. Like, stick him with the other Dynamo. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look how ridiculous this color scheme is. This guy is
Who am I missing? Oh yeah.
fine.
You know what?
He's just fine. And I hate to say that. I hate his shoulders. I hate that, like, he didn't come with a Mini-Con or any Mini-Con
He's
ports
gonna be a stand-in for his
for,
brother.
for his brother.
Yeah. At least he's represented. So.
Alright.
Oh, child.
I think Skyquake is fine. I think he's not a great mold. I think it's very easily Snarl is the best for the year. Because Grimlock is great, but he's a recolor. He's the third recolor of this mold.
Yep.
So, because there is a terrible,
Shatter Glass.
which is boring and bland, and that's the. Some of the Shattered Glass ones are not good. Like, Blaster is my favorite character, and I did not get the Shattered Glass Blaster, because who wants just a gray blaster?
So
Where are you landing on these?
again, I wasn't a fan of Skyquake, and I want the Dreadwing, but since I don't have him, he has to be taken out. This is the Prime version, so y'all all know how much I love this guy. I love it so much. But hey Liam, go to Bubba's room real fast
Why?
because he asked you to come there. Again, I love this for all the aforementioned reasons already. This guy won my top Toxitron, right?
Yeah.
I've already forgotten. We need to be taking notes. We need
No,
like
no,
a
no. That's what the
team
video's for.
to,
That's what the
like-
video's for.
So, and like, I love his clear neck and everything. I didn't mention that earlier, but like, so
You
I
see all the internal details.
love this. Yeah, it's the only one they did that on so far. Come on, like, they're
Give
gonna
me-
they're gonna redo all this,
They're
like
gonna-
in the original.
Oh,
they're
we're
gonna
gonna-
release all 5, and they're gonna release them
It's
in
gonna
like the
be
original
toy deco.
colors and whatever. And
Toy deco
we're all
versions.
stupid, and we're gonna buy them again because we're idiots.
That's why they did the core class Dinobots the way they did.
But yeah, that's for Dino King. That's coming next year. So.
Well,
But
they've already got me
like,
hooked.
so these are like this. That's great. I really like this, but this falls into a very weird space.
Daddy.
I'm talking. Just a moment, please. No, just a moment. I like this a lot. He looks so good. He's boring for some reason.
He is. He's really boring.
He's good. He's
But-
good, but so boring.
It's because the original has so many play features that on this one are
I
just
wonder
like,
if that is what it is. It's like the
This.
original does stuff, but that's
Ah.
that's the other thing about him. Though, like look at all like the deco hits and the lights are painted. Like show those lights there. Like the lights on the front are painted. It's like it's a beautiful figure and it's a great figure.
and he's gonna combine with Tidal Wave, and yet I just can't.
I can't give it to
I
him.
can't care. I can't find myself
It's-
to care about him.
It is the Spiky Dino as the best one, even though the Dino mode is again it's a brick.
Oh, and mine's got the worst split Autobot symbol
Oh, dude,
you've
yeah,
ever
his
seen.
is like
Mine's
it's off by like.
it's not even
It's
close.
off by like 1/8 of an inch, which on a space this big is huge. It is the craziest thing
And you
ever.
know what? It kind
So-
of fits because the Dinobots are stupid, and I
Yeah.
believe that they would mess their own Autobot symbols up.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm going with
Also-
Spiky Dino. He's like honestly he
Also, he doesn't have articulated hands. He's got one weird claw hand.
yeah,
And one
which was a
closed hand.
throwback to the
original.
the toy with the knife that came up.
But he didn't have
Um,
he doesn't have the knife.
But they didn't give him a knife, and they didn't fill in these things, and so
they
there's
molded where the knife should be.
yeah.
But just give it to him.
Like I respect that they did that to the hand, but can you not? I mean,
Can you not give me one mini port?
what it is they spent so much on the deco, and that's what it is. So
But yeah, it's gonna be a Dinobot. Dinobots each year. I mean, they're,
I mean-
pretty much killing it.
yeah, because next year we get Swoop.
Yeah, but also next year it could be a toss-up because we're also getting Sandstorm, which I don't know if he's Voyager or a leader, and we're getting 86.
That's the leader.
86. From the movie. What's his name? Green guy. turns into a helicopter in a car. Triple changer.
Oh,
Brains gone.
biscuits.
Brains gone.
Oh, literally.
Yep. You know.
Comments. The 8 of you that are there and the 3 of you that aren't my family probably, like, tell me who this is. It's Springer.
Springer.
There
That's
it
what
is.
it is.
All right.
It's Springer.
There we go.
We're getting
Springer.
leader Springer, and he might win.
It's
It's gonna. Voyager
Voyager's
Springer is
pretty good. So,
But also, we used to be like, oh yeah, this version of like Ironhide was great, and then they've done 3 versions of Ironhide, and it's incrementally getting better,
I'm gonna be honest.
and he thinks it's getting worse.
No. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I like the Seed or the Earthrise Ironhide. Honestly, I think I like it better than the
I hate
studio
feet.
series.
I hate the feet.
It's just I like it better.
The worst
shoot
part-
me. It's yep. You King Springer.
It's
Thanks.
It's the worst part is the best version of Ironhide's the dead version. That's the
It
worst
is.
part. It's the worst. Because he's got no clear plastic. He's
Yep.
got the right
And
deco.
he's got the right stripe down the side of him. And it's just
and
it's obnoxious.
he's got a hole in his chest.
And also in the prowl, the other way that you're going to give us that prowl mold again that you can't get
is
you're
in
gonna
another
put a
toe
weird
pad
thing.
that's exclusive. You're gonna give us Prowl twice.
That means they're going to do it again.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
We're eventually because those are.
I'm fine. I paid $12, so
Yeah.
I don't care.
They're-
And also Buzzworthy's ended now.
Buzzworthy 86,
Yeah.
which is not a real 86, so they can eventually do because they're gonna do 86 for forever.
Yeah,
they're gonna do Studio Series 86 until the end of time.
Yeah, and they have ended the Buzzworthy program now,
Good.
from what I've heard. So
Well, there's still gonna be a Target.
they're still going to be
exclusive.
Target exclusives, but they're not
gonna
going to be
be
a
called
whole
something else.
line. So, hey, Liam, would you like to do something, buddy?
They might do like
you like to-
Toxitron and stuff.
Take these Dinobots over there and put them on that table.
Okay, so we did.
No,
So we did leader.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted
What do you want to do?
to go in so I can open this.
As soon as you take these over there,
And that's when we're done.
take these over here, and we have
2 more things.
2 more things to do
Oh, or
on our
an
list
overall.
of top
What
10,
is that?
and then we have an overall to do.
Yeah, we're flying through it. We've already.
What is
we've done-
overall going to be? Good
We're an hour and a half in, and we've already gone through like everything.
we're moving at a pretty good clip, dude. I feel
Yeah.
this is a better pace than we normally make.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. We're not rambling as much. We're doing good.
I feel we're rambling a lot, but not as incoherently or maybe more pointedly because we have a goal to go towards.
So there's only 2 leader
take
class.
these 2, please.
That or 2 commander class.
2
right?
commander class. Let me go ahead and grab those real quick.
You grab one. I'll grab the other.
All right, here, take those over there, please.
Oh,
Dead air time. This is what we need
Yeah.
for the podcast. Dead air
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
We can edit it out later. There we go. And you know what my issue is? You know what my issue is? I don't know which one I'm thinking yet.
Oh, I know what I'm thinking. I 100% know what
I
I'm
think I
thinking.
know what I'm thinking too, and I think we're thinking different things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see. We might be surprised.
No, I don't think so. I
No,
don't think
you go first. You go first then.
This.
You going with that?
No, this.
You're going with that as your. I'm going with this.
This.
I'm
of
going with
course.
this.
This, of course. So, do you want to give your reason? Or do you want me to give mine first?
Go with you. Go first. Go
Okay,
first.
so,
'Cause
here we
then
go.
We'll discuss both.
Here's reasons that a commander are great.
But also,
pardon.
before we get, they're both excellent. You can't
yeah.
really go wrong. I
Okay.
don't think.
How about I will list the positives, and then I'll go to why the way I went. Okay, so
Okay.
positives. This guy is so accurate to the animation, and if you watch my review, I went into a lot of this, so I'm not gonna rehash all this stuff. Aside from all this back junk here, this is how he looks. He seems a little bulky on camera. In hand, he doesn't feel this square and fat. Ultra Magnus, I mean, holy crap! That is a picture from the '86 movie.
Yeah.
And I've got some positives. I'll speak on those in just a moment as well. But we have to go for this. Just a minute, buddy. I go for this when my expectations are low, and then this could be just my bias for these things. I find when my expectations are low, and then they are slightly exceeded, they're amplified of how much is good. So maybe that is some of this. But even saying that, this thing is a small truck and a trailer, and then it is a robot and a base. The base is crap. Then they turn into this with full waist articulation, a full 180 when you put it in. You can do the Van Damme. the simple posability of this guy as a commander class, and not that he's a commander class, but that he has two pieces that make one thing.
One coherent thing.
One coherent thing that blows me away. There are 3 modes in this. There are guns that combine and everything else. Did this guy come with blast effects? Maybe he didn't.
He did,
Honestly, I can't remember.
but I can't remember if he did.
It's the fact that you could actually take this guy, and if you do stop motion, you could stop motion him into just like the way he transformed on the show.
If he didn't, would
Just-
he be the only commander class in recent history that didn't
That didn't what?
come with blast effects? Because Magnus,
might
Skyquake, or not Skyquake.
I don't think he did.
Both Jetfires,
Yeah.
Rodimus did.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. He might be the only one that didn't. If he,
Maybe so.
I can't remember if he did or not.
But yeah, I was blown away by this thing. I didn't expect to like this thing as much as I can. Hey, hop down for just a minute, buddy.
Daddy,
Yes.
can I see the trailer?
The trailer is part of his legs right now, so you can see it later. So
I mean the base.
the base is part of his legs as well. You can
Yeah,
see that
well-
later. So that's why I go for this guy, man. One, because, and this is where I'm going to get into like how I feel the value of something is assessed. So hey, you can't do that right now, okay? The price of this and what all you get and what all it does is definitely worth it. The price of this, even though this looks phenomenal in both modes, it looks freaking spot on in bot mode and spot on in truck mode. And he's even got this like useless thing that the wheels actually they pop down, and it's this weird small hinge that they recess.
They recess.
They
so don't
recess just enough
slide.
so they don't slide, but then they come down just enough to like have clearance. Beautiful engineering, amazing. This guy comes apart so he can do the whole Junkion thing. He's great. He's got the Matrix. He's got the guns. It's like, don't get me wrong, great figure. The light piping on this dude is
And the way that
freaking amazing.
The way that this opens,
Yeah.
like it auto does it when you.
Yeah,
and it's got all this detail that's only for this.
and it's even painted in there. It's like so great. But for a price tag of what this is versus this and what all it does, I feel this just hits it a little more. Also, like this bothers me.
Oh, yours has a weak shoulder.
Like that bothers me a lot.
Mine doesn't. Mine's pretty stiff. Like this one, yours
Yeah.
is loose. Mine are stiff. Mine are really stiff.
He's like loosey goosey. Like
Yeah.
but I mean, like, this is great. Don't get me wrong. And also, hey, we got 2 commanders in a year. I mean, what
Yeah.
the heck, dude?
Two completely different
Yeah.
ends of the spectrum of
Like
commanders
it's
too.
just like for what all this is and what all it does, and also, I mean, look at all. You can't look at. There's so much just little.
And so what I think,
Like,
and the thing
molded
is,
detailing
what he-
everywhere on here. Like even this little like triangle right here in the legs, and like this is all just straight from the animation. If you can see, it's just it amazes me the level of design they put in. This was this a Sui-san?
I think it was. I think that was Sui-san.
And Hisui-san like helped design the original toy, I think, with like Aaron Archer, if I'm not mistaken. I get all this history confused. But I mean, just like he had a hand in this, and so I love that history component. It's just like I think it's great. This isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but I had to pick, so.
So you gave the spill for these two. I'm gonna give the spill the opposite way. This guy is if you have the leader class version, this is leader class version is garbage. Absolute throw it in the bin compared to this.
I hate that
I
mold.
hate that mold.
so much. I'm okay with the Nova Prime, and because they don't have it, or they don't, that's
Yeah.
the first time they're making it. But I hate that. I meant to
I
say
hate
that.
that mold.
I actually
I
meant
hate
to say
that
that earlier.
mold.
Like
I hate that mold.
Ultra Magnus so much.
I have the
so much, and it was like
Cybertron-
$50 compared to this. Actually, I got this for
Yeah.
75.
Yeah,
because
this was
of
on
that.
sale
Yeah,
for
so-
like immediately. So like I paid $70 for this. If you can get this thing on sale, oh my god. Also, I am in the minority of people that I hate the white internal prime. Because that's a toy thing. And he never did it in the show. And I always hated that it was never, you could never just transform Ultra Magnus. It was always, you have to have Optimus Prime and you got to slap a bunch of stuff on him to turn him into Ultra Magnus.
Well, then-
It never felt like he never got to be his own robot. And this feels like his own robot. And the magnificent way that they make, and yeah, the cab is a little empty, But the
Very
fact that
empty. That's the other thing that
but
bothers
the
me about
fact
that,
it,
so.
it all folds away, and you would never know that this thing turns into a truck with a trailer that like has like you can actually fit multiple cars on. Also, I think he's got like the better hands. Even though they're kind of hard to move around. He's also got both guns, blast effects, good light piping. Yeah, your copy's shoulders are a bit weak.
Yeah,
but
the hands bothered me too. Also, I totally forgot that his hands open. Which
oh,
is,
and he can
which
hold
is
the Matrix, the tiniest little Matrix in
the
existence.
time he can do this. He's
He can
like
do this. That's why he can't open it.
squeezes his fingers in there. So
I think this one has less kibble. This one cleans up in such a beautiful way, which is why he's smaller. I think he ends up being smaller than Prime. Now, what I do like about Prime is I love the inside, the small Optimus. I love him more than the super mode. My only issue with this is he's a lot of kibble, which is accurate, but like
it's even accurate to the show.
yeah, it's
even
even
accurate to the animation.
Like this hip skirt, I wish it was 2 pieces. I wish I wish you could take all of this junk off. Like
can?
if you can, but not as much as I want to.
Oh yeah, I guess it is just that.
It's
part.
just that.
I
I
thought
wish
she'd take
this,
more of it
if
off, I
this
forgot.
whole piece could come off, that would be 90% of my complaints taken care of. Some of the other things I don't love is like these pop off really easy when you're moving
You
the
have
arm.
this?
I have this, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I was like, man, you know a lot about this. I didn't think that you had.
Yeah. And I don't really care about a base mode. The original had a base mode, so this one has a base mode. It's good. It's not. I mean, the original is like an
The
electronic.
base mode is good. The base mode is stupid.
It's just stupid because it's a base mode. They're all just whatever.
The new Battleway base mode looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, well, because he's a Titan. But this one is like it's whatever. You're buying it because he turns into the truck with the trailer, and he turns into Little Prime, and he turns into this. The base mode is just like a thrown-in thing that they always do. This one doesn't have that. This one you can just rip his arms off, which is a dumb play feature also. So I think
I've never even. How do you even rip his arms off?
I
know you can rip his legs off,
Basically, you gotta like undo these little tabs, and then it just kind of like unhooks, and it's not. It's fine, but I don't like doing it because it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
He's got both his weapons, blast effects. You can take these off, move them around. I don't think you can go wrong either way. I think this has been a strong year for Commander Class. So it's really just like I said, like it's down to personal preference.
It's like in our like
And they're neck and neck. They're
our
like
conversations
this.
are literally like the split opposite, and it's
Yeah.
because you had to choose something. Because don't get me wrong, like they're
I could sit here and
great.
praise this all day. I could
Yeah.
sit here and praise this all day.
Yeah.
And especially if you can grab them on sale. If you can get them for like
Yeah.
78, even 80, I would say that easily. Just
Yeah.
pick either one.
See, we have here. Let's see. All right, Lucas said you're looking for. Wait, Gamer Edition Bruticus. Has that been on this league? That would be crazy.
I haven't seen the game edition
Yeah.
Bruticus, but that'd be sick.
So Lee, your Motormaster is a legacy, and let's see. Then Twig, that's my son. So
Yeah. Ah, he's on my side with Magnus. Let's go.
So I think Motormaster. So I got my Motormaster last year.
I did too.
So he didn't come in this.
I'm waiting for the G2 recolor of Motormaster.
Yeah, they've got.
They've done 2 out of 5.
They're gonna do that in like 3 years.
Oh, I know.
Straight up.
It's gonna take 1 billion years, and yet I'll still buy it.
All right,
I will
man.
still buy it.
I will.
Oh, and he's got the. This one did technically come out in 2023.
So this one did technically come out in 23. Hey, Liam, watch out.
So he
How
does
much-
count. And I honestly, I don't know if I like
Will you take
him
these over there,
better or
please?
not.
And what?
I haven't
On the
looked at
big
the
table.
decos on these enough.
So,
Obviously, Dead End is better, but
do have the. You know what? This is a great candidate for the bot cam because this thing is huge. All right. And Liam, put
he's so
Megatron
big. He
here,
doesn't
so-
even fit on the bot cam.
Yeah, he doesn't. Even, let's just. There we go.
Yeah.
So the SDCC box set of
If I did it on.
just a minute, buddy. I'm going to have to get up again in just a second. So there's not a ton of deco. I mean, there's some of it.
They even did some like
I'm losing my mouth here. So
they did
Let's turn it this
more
way.
than I thought they would, honestly. Because they could have just stuck all 5 of them in a box and called it a day.
Yeah.
They didn't have to redeco them at all.
they did do a lot of redeco hits. If you look at the the Wild Rider, they gave him a silver chest, and they actually gave him some legs, some painting on his legs. The Dead End, same thing, some painting on his legs. They didn't paint Dragstrip's legs. Again, which is bothersome because they did on the Shadow Strip version.
Yeah. They redid the face on him.
On Breakdown, different face and a little bit different colored hit deco. Motormaster's very minimal. There's some different paint.
He's
It's
gray
like,
now.
I like his gray actually versus his white.
Now in the combined mode, he's got the red pops and everything, which look a lot better.
Yeah. And then they have like the red pops and everything. So the sword is all silver. I mean, why couldn't they give us a bigger sword in this? I don't understand. Why
I feel like this would have been the opportunity to throw in extra stuff.
Yeah, they should have. But this was an SDCC.
One day we'll
exclusive
get
thing,
all the
so it
Dinobot
just had to-
swords.
That's coming with Swoop. So
No, I'm thinking it's gonna be. You know how they a couple of years ago they did like what is it, like the little ones you can tear apart and put back together. And they had like Energon cubes and Megatron's gun and like a cage for.
that was a weapons pack that came
Weapons
with
pack
brunt and stuff like
just
that.
a brunt weapons pack. I feel like
So,
they're just
so,
gonna
so
do that again.
the speculation is Swoop is going to be that weapons pack.
Okay, so he's gonna be a
because
leader.
because he's smaller. Because he's a
Hello.
leader class. He's a leader class. He's going to come with Snarl's gun because Snarl
Didn't
came
come
with a
with a
sword,
sword instead of a
and
gun.
but he's going to come with the gun or the swords for
The other three.
Slag, Sludge, and
Grimlock.
Grimlock. So
I was
Slag,
thinking,
Sludge.
there's also a crown in there for Grimlock.
He's Slag, whatever. I don't.
I'm
sorry.
We're
my-
American. It's
My
fine.
my UK viewers who don't exist, it's whatever, bad.
But yeah, it's. Well, I'm afraid that they won't do that, and they'll wait and give us the toy versions, and the toy versions will have it.
I mean,
That's how they get us. They get us every time.
Are jerks like that, and they could very possibly do that.
And you know what? We'll buy them.
Yep, because that's what we do. All right, let's
Commander class. Or Titan class.
That's Commander and Titan. Let's see. Did I have one more poll on here? Yep. Okay. Oh, hey Liam, stop touching the camera. Liam, buddy, I need you to stop doing that. Actually, I did have one more category. I didn't throw this one over to you, but I put it on here. So let's just share the screen of let's see, display capture. Here we go. Man, I need like a producer.
You need a second monitor.
Yeah, I do need a second monitor. Trust me, I'm working on stuff. So I did a one for the best retool of the year. Just to throw a little fun in there.
Yeah.
This is what the internet thought. And that's kind of what I thought you would be thinking as well.
Sideswipe, yeah.
So let me cut this capture back off to get us back on us. So, I mean, what do you think the best retool this year? Best retool recolor. That could actually be two different
Yeah,
categories.
it could be.
But, the rest,
But I'm sitting here looking at Bludgeon.
I mean,
And I love Sideswipe. I love that green. I love that green so much. But it might just be him. It might just be. This figure's better, I think, than the Sideswipe mold. Well, that might be. I don't know if that's true.
I could be inclined to agree.
I think the other one is better in both modes. This one's tank mode is a bit weak, but which blocked in now. But yeah, that one's great. That one's a very extensive retool. If we're gonna going by just like what the amount that they retooled, you would never know that came from Blur.
No,
Especially not in box.
Yes.
in any kind of way. I mean, this is the. I think this is the best retool. Now, recolor, we could go a different thing because this is more of a full-on retool, but than just a recolor. Recolor, I don't want to give it to Grimlock again, but
I mean, if he's good, he's good.
you know, if the shoe fits. But yeah, this came from Blur, which was a mold that came out. The first of that was a Studio Series 86 in 2020.
Yeah, 2020 Series 86.
And dude, I mean, come on! Like, first off, no way would you ever get
Guess.
Blur out of that.
Yeah.
And also, aside from this little piece right here, that only from the side is kind of egregious, but like, he just looks like a robot. Like if you pull, he's just a robot. Like it's.
And I know sometimes people don't like that, but I like ones that are just like you wouldn't know it's a Transformer at first.
So that's mine.
I'm gonna go with Bludgeon just because to be different.
Going Bludgeon.
You want to do Titan? There's only 2 Titans.
Yeah, Titan. We had Nemesis and we had Omega Sentinel.
I'm gonna go to Omega Sentinel because I never had Omega Supreme, and I didn't like the Nemesis in robot mode. The ship mode, beautiful, absolutely perfect. I didn't like it's just so gangly, and I don't like it. And I don't like the face mask thing. I get what it's going for, but I was really disappointed because I was really looking forward to the first female Titan
Yeah.
and what's the ship the Nemesis going to turn into. And I'll probably get it eventually on sale to go with the Ark, but it'll probably live in ship mode forever.
I was inclined to go with
The
Nemesis
Ark?
because it was something new instead of just a recolor. Um, And
Recolor's so good.
and honestly, I haven't messed with it. Like I have it in the closet over there. Actually, Jackson has. I have that on loan from Jackson as well as a lot of other things that's going to be coming in the future. I've had it on loan for like 6 months. I hadn't even opened it up. It's supposed to go on a stream at some point. But let's see, screen capture isn't working. It's on a lag, dude.
I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it in post.
But I think I'm going to go with the Guardian Robot as well.
Yeah.
Simply because I like the recolor of the little minicon he came with.
Yeah. But I don't know, I think I like his
And actually, it's the
deco.
first time that he's been done as well. So,
Yeah. I like this deco better than Omega Supreme, actually. I think the blue and the white, it really pops. And mine is forever holding the Jazz in the Cybertron Jazz in the
Yeah.
car mode. He's just holding it, and they look like they would just be friends. In my mind, they're just friends. So,
So this brings us to
best overall.
best overall.
And I made a top 5 list. Did you make a list?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you're
Wait,
just gonna
did
do
I?
it on the fly?
Hold on, did I do a best overall? Oh, I have, look, my list says overall with a question mark there. Of course, it's not going to focus in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Overall with the question mark.
I'm gonna drop my number 5 off, which was Shattered Glass Sideswipe. So my new number 5 is gonna be
Is it because you put him in so many categories?
yes, but also I think I have a new number 1 that I don't technically own myself, but that's
All right.
fine. My number 5 is gonna be Animated Prowl. He was my best deluxe, so definitely going on there. My number 4 is gonna be Metal Hawk. I really liked Metal Hawk, even though I didn't talk a whole lot about him. When I was going through my shelves and everything, I was like, I really liked him. I should mess with him more. Number 3, I'm gonna do Bludgeon / Tarn. Take your pick. We've already hyped up Bludgeon enough.
Yeah.
So I'm
and
not
that's
gonna
not to not hype up Tarn. It's
No,
just,
no.
Maybe it's because he's the new sauce, but
Yeah,
I don't know. He's cool.
Number 2, I'm actually gonna put Leader Ultra Magnus. I really like that mode. And at my number 1, I'm actually gonna put Death Source.
Go ahead, grab it.
I'm gonna put Death Source, even though I don't own it. But even I thought I was gonna put him at number 1. I thought he was gonna be number 1 when I watched some reviews, and then I got here today and seeing him in person and picking him up.
Daddy,
It has to be.
Also, you should put him in like alt mode. He looks like a big chicken.
I know.
He looks more like a big chicken in person than like images could even translate. It's pretty crazy.
the
Daddy
blue,
is a big chicken.
the
He is a big
sand
chicken.
blue, the gold, the chrome, the chest animals, even the dumb shield, the way it all comes together. It's everything. I love all of it. It has to be. I didn't get it. I missed out on the pre-order or whatever.
Yeah, on the backing of it.
On the
whatever.
backing of it. I just didn't have the money at the time, and now I'm gonna try and have to pick up one secondary because he's just so good.
They're not bad on the secondary either yet. So,
No, not yet. Not like
Victory Saber?
Victory Saber is.
Yes, buddy. What's your question?
Also, he might get a
Can I
re-release.
see how heavy this is?
Sure, you can see how heavy he is.
He's actually not too heavy.
He's actually not that heavy.
They did do a re-release, a very
Well, I
tiny
wanna see his
re-release of
face.
Victory Saber and
Wait. Which one
Unicron, which was crazy. It went like that. It was
So-
instantly.
Okay,
so I'm
so-
wondering if they're gonna do that again.
So that wasn't a re-release as much as it was a so they closed down one of their offices in Rhode Island. That's something we could have done a podcast on about, like the whole thing of them laying off people. They're closing down one of their branches.
Hasbro had a bad year for toy sales, and I think most of that is down to distribution
Yeah,
because
there's still Inferno and Armada Starscream at our Walmarts now.
because it's like there's just I would have bought a lot more had I been able to find the figures I wanted to buy, and that's I think a lot of them ended up at Ollie's and Ross and everything,
A lot
because
have ended up at Ollie's
because
Ross.
like especially like what is it, Shadow Strip
Mm-hmm.
and the one I just brought you, whatever it is.
Crasher.
Never ever showed up at Walmart and
Someone-
went straight.
Saw them on shelves twice. But
I
one each,
never
so-
saw them on any
Yes.
shelves, and
Yes.
mostly they showed up in Canada. So it's like if they
What
got that
did
together.
this sold?
Yes, it does.
Can I see what it
So-
sold into?
Not right now,
Okay,
buddy.
but yeah, that's my
But
number
what
one.
does it sold
Deathsaurus
into?
absolutely has to be it.
So,
He's so good.
all right. So,
Hit me with the top 5.
oh God, I don't know.
All right, hit Boothie number 1 then. Just go straight to number 1.
Honestly, should have made a list. So in top 5, let me look at what we've put through here, because top 5's got to be basically just a mix of what we've talked about from everything, right? I mean, the Sideswipe and the Hot Rod were great, or the Rodimus or whatever, Shattered Glass guys. Come on, then, go on, buddy. Go. This guy, I mean, did he get my number 1? I can't remember if he got my number 1 deluxe. Jeez, I'm gonna watch this back. I mean, the Snarl's great, and man, this is hard. This is real hard. All right, so I'm gonna go. Pardon me, stepping away for just a moment.
Look how big he is. So that's a deluxe. And that's a Voyager. Also, that's just the sword. The sword for
The sword on that guy is amazing.
being as big as Bludgeon is insane. It's like he's just as big as him. So let's move these out. Oh, we're frozen. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
We froze.
Before
Yeah, Lee. Star Wars and Dungeons and Dragons sales were not good this year. We're gonna switch over to bot cam here. Pardon
Okay.
my son who's put
Here,
stuff over
I'll
here.
make it
Yeah, make that big.
Make it big.
And we're gonna turn the camera this way. Yeah, that mouse is a little weird. All right, cool. So we're not
There we
frozen
go.
on this now.
Yeah.
All right, so let me turn some stuff around here. Do. May have to swap some cameras out here. I don't know why it does that. Like Streamlabs just freezes up like that for some reason, or mine does at least. All right, get this over here. Boom. And all right, so he needs to come over here too.
That's 6'8".
Grab that buddy.
I think you almost got every class covered here. You almost got every size.
So yeah, I have thoughts and I have reasons. All right, so very hard decision, and I always have reasons behind everything. This again, I forgot how good this was. This is a great figure. We've never gotten it before. A lot of my stuff comes down to things that we haven't gotten before. I've only gotten maybe once. So only once, never gotten, only once. And there's been a few of him, but he's the actually more affordable option, even if you get him for secondary market now, because the original that's like $500-$600. So my top 5 is going to be Needle Nose, Defcon, Origins Jazz, Armada, Commander Class Prime, and Deathsaurus. Now, conventional wisdom would say to go with Deathsaurus, because he is the HasLab, and he's got all the bells and whistles, and he's super great, and he is super great. I've already mused on all these other guys here and why these are so good, right? Deathsaurus is great. Articulation is superb. The only slight hollow space on the back of him is in his legs, and that's not even like a real hollow space. He has a hollow space here, but actually his mace stores in here, which is a super cool thing. We got Vat Chrome on this. The sword is as big as he is. I'm working on the review for this guy, so I don't want to say a ton about him. And you'll see that review in like.
And that doesn't even include all the accessories.
Yeah, it's like no, that review's broken up into like 3 or
Yeah.
4 different things. There's going to be a lot of things broken down into that. See if you can like get the laptop camera to come up. If you can figure that out. Just working stuff down there. So I'm honestly going to go. Oh, dude, this is so hard. So I put Needle Nose up here. He's probably the weakest out of this bunch. He's going to go number 5. Origins Jazz is going number 4. And this is going to sound weird. Like honestly, Defcon is like in the contention for one of my top 2 figures this year. I mean, he's great. It's the first time he's ever had a figure. He's a massive retool that you could never think that he would ever been a retool of Jazz before. He is a super, super great figure. He was the deluxe man. It's the spaceship mode is great as well. Love that thing. Oh man. Honestly, I think. Man, this is hard. I just need like a D20 to roll to to try to figure all this out. So, let's go. Let me see what the comments say.
Got it. I did it.
All right. Will got the camera back up and going correctly here. So, just refresh it. Or something?
I just refreshed it.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh man.
Yeah. There we go.
So I'm having to go like rational now instead of just like straight emotional on some things, because like my honest emotional pick, just because of what it is, it's weird. It's like I would go like DEFCON in a weird way,
That's okay.
but I don't think I can go that way.
You don't think you can?
I don't think I can, man, because then when I put it next to these two,
I mean, you also got to take into account like price points.
it's just like,
Because like DEFCON is a 10th the cost.
okay, so let's go attainable then. Attainable, if you can find it. And actually, he never hit shelves hardly yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's like actually going for a lot on secondary. For easy to attain, DEFCON, number 1 of the year, to be honest. If you have the money to spend up into this price point, it still has to be Deathsaurus over him. It has to
Yeah.
be. I feel it has to be. You get the 2 Breastmasters. You get one, so he's got the gun, the mace, and the sword. You get those 3 things. You get the throne, which is crap, whatever. But then you get
The
Peepo.
base with the stand and the mini con.
Yeah, you get the Peepo and Boater. So he has to beat out Armada Prime. But I'll be honest, it was a pretty close race. Like, and actually for price, he could have been a little cheaper because he's not that much bigger than Prime here. I have Prime in like a Contrapposto stance over here. He's like got a slight knee bend going on. He's not that much bigger than Prime. And actually, the transformation is dead simple.
Yeah.
It is way, way simple compared to something that has to go from a smaller robot into a pair of pants to combine and then still have all the articulation. Like, this is actually a way more impressive feat of engineering than this thing is. This is actually pretty basic. It's actually not, it's nothing super special in the way of transformation, but for what it is, the money goes into the deco and all that kind of stuff, and it is great. So I think Deathsaurus has to take it.
Yeah.
I just think he does. But it's a really hard decision. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, and like I forgot about this guy. Like, straight up, I forgot about DEFCON. So it's just like, but he's great. Like, he's so good, and nobody got him. That's what surprises me. And Origin Jazz too. Like, it's just, it's a weird list. Yeah. There he goes. Yeah, that mouse is kind of weird.
There we
So
go. So overall, Deathsaurus is. I mean, he's the HasLab, but at the same time, it's the best HasLab yet. I would argue, at least quality control wise. At
Yeah.
least quality control. I don't know if he's better than I don't think he's better than Victory Saber. I think Victory Saber might be a little better, but
I think Victory Saber probably had a lot more stuff going on with it too. So it
Yeah.
had a lot higher probability of stuff to go wrong as well, because you had 2 bots, and then those 2 bots had to combine. But then,
and they gotta have all the chrome.
and the chrome, but then you had one had to turn into a lion, and then the back of a spaceship and to a robot. Then you had one that had to be a spaceship that had to combine with another spaceship that had to combine with another a brain master.
Yeah.
They had to get like there's a lot that went into that. And I think they learned
He
a
just
lot,
has to be
so.
a chicken, so he's just gonna be a big dumb
Yeah.
chicken.
Let's see. So we have Lee. You said if you have to pick, has the Deathsaurus. Yeah, Deathsaurus. Yeah, that's what got it, Lee. I'm sorry, we missed your comment there, dude.
What are you looking forward to most for next year?
What am I looking forward to most for next
Yeah.
year?
I got a couple. I got a couple in each category.
I've already discussed Tidal Wave. I always wanted Tidal Wave when I was a kid. Never got him. Secondary market on the original of that is like in the hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So it's like if you can get a Titan for basically the same amount, maybe a little more than.
And he's gonna be bigger.
It's going to be bigger
gonna be
and
double the size.
articulated and do three things. Well, actually split into three things and do a big robot and do a base mode.
Lee said swoop.
So that's
I'm
one.
looking for-
Yeah,
swoop
so
to finish off the Dinobots.
so that's going to be Titan. What are our? Oh,
I'm gonna go Sandstorm. I want a Sandstorm really bad.
Really?
And Voyager class,
Is Sandstorm Commander though?
I don't know if he's. I don't know what he is. I just know that we're getting him. I don't know what scale.
Let's do it this way. Let's go Titan down. Looking forward to next year. Kind of like we just did this, but in
Yeah.
reverse. But
Okay,
there's
well,
only
then
been
first-
one Titan release,
first-
so it's all obviously.
HasLab, probably gonna be Primus,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna buy that day one. Day one. I already have money from Christmas set aside. I don't care how much it costs. I had the original Cybertron one, and it's somewhere. I have no idea where. It's somewhere in a box, and I can't find it at Mixman because I have the Omega Lock with all the keys in it, and I have his missiles and everything in a bag, and I can't find the actual
Primus.
Primus, which is insane that I lost a figure that's this big. But he was my big robot that I had, and I had Unicron as well, but mine was like from a flea market, and he was broken. And he couldn't transform and do anything. So like Primus has to be like my most excited. I hope he's not as. I honestly hope he's not as big as
Unicron.
Unicron. I hope he's a little smaller, maybe just slightly above Titan. But also, I don't think he's gonna be as bad to transform because Unicron has to like fold away 1 billion panels, and Cybertron Primus by design is really bulky. Like he's got just big calves
Yeah.
and everything. So I feel like the transformation will be easy, kind of like Deathsaurus, to kind of you can do a lot more with his kibble and it still work.
See, I don't see how they're going to.
Also, it becomes the minicons. Give me like 10 minicons with them.
I don't see how
Let
they're
that be
gonna-
the stretch goals.
They're going to throw away the Unicron engineering to make a whole new Primus. That being said, they could just downscale it,
Yeah.
and I could see them going like with.
Because Primus by design is also smaller
Yeah.
than Unicron. He's like at least a head taller. Or Unicron's like a head taller than Primus in lore scale or whatever you want to call it.
So yeah, I mean HasLab obviously it's going to be one thing. I mean,
When is it supposed to?
are there only? Well, so the next stream they're going to probably release the release date of or the pre-order for Tidal Wave.
Yeah.
I've had to guess. So Tidal Wave, unless they come out with another Titan again this year, aside from the re-release of Fort Max, then Tidal Wave, obviously that's going to be
Yeah.
what the
You know what the commander class is gonna be?
yeah
Who is it?
SS86 Prime.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, then yeah, that's
So what's
also
that going to be? I'm interested to see what that is.
also probably we'll get the recolor of Motormaster. Just
if they drop that,
if they don't do a second commander class, then it'll probably just be a recolor of Motormaster, which will be fine. I'll buy that
yeah.
because it'll be weird in purple.
Leader, you said Sandstorm.
Sandstorm and Springer.
I'm interested to say
I'm gonna go Sandstorm because I think Voyager Springer is already pretty great.
yeah, I'm interested in Sandstorm.
I also just like Sandstorm.
Just to see what they do. He hadn't had a figure in forever.
No,
since like
Thrilling 30s.
330s, I
Yep.
think.
Thrilling 30s. So it's been almost 10 years since he's had a figure.
Yeah, so
And I give me all the triple changers. There's one Decepticon one that we're missing, and I can't think of who it is.
well, we don't have an updated Octane.
Octane, that's what it is. Octane. Honestly, I would love if they redid Astro Train at some point. Give me an 86 Astro Train. Because I like the Astro Train we got, okay, but his deco is terrible. He looks so bland and boring.
Yeah, so for leader that's been leaked so far.
There's a Rock Lord. There's a...
There's a leader Rock Lord.
yeah, there's a leader.
I'm just gonna have to go with
Because they're going to do, like, each price point.
I'm gonna have to do a Sandstorm for leader too because I'm interested in that. you know, we haven't gotten him as a triple changer. We've only gotten 2 triple changers in the last couple of years. So I'm going with
got
that
3.
as well.
We got Springer, Astrotrain, and
Well, I guess I was thinking like
Leader class. Yeah. We got
so
and what's his name? Blitzwing.
Blitzwing, yeah.
It's just okay.
So deluxes. There's well, no, actually we forgot some other Voyagers. Thundertron, which is already hitting, which I have the Prime version over there, and actually I was like, this is actually pretty cool. Might be kind of cool how this isn't updated, but I'm not super looking forward to that personally.
Are they doing a? Wasn't there a leak for Megatron for like an '86 Megatron?
I don't know. So there's the Bumblebee Megatron.
Yeah, there's a Bumblebee Megatron, and it's gonna look good. I don't do the studio.
Some people are actually getting that already, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to count that as 20.
Or I should have pulled up the list of all the leaked lists.
Yeah.
But
Deluxes, man, there's so many that's possibly coming out. Like you and I both already have. Well, both of us already have the Bumblebee.
and Chase.
He got the Chase for Christmas. He has the Chase. I had the Windblade.
There's the Rock Lord guy.
The Rock Lord guy, which is supposedly actually really good.
He looks really good. I just think he's got a boring deco.
Yeah. But then, like, there's some others that are, well, is the Silverbolt, is it Deluxe or is it Voyager?
I think it's Voyager.
It might be Voyager. If that's Voyager, I'm putting that in my Voyager spot, honestly. Because I loved Silverbolt. He only has one figure, and I loved that thing when I was a kid. Like, Silverbolt was like one of my favorite Beast Wars figures.
I'm super excited for Vector Prime. Any Cybertron figure. Give me every Cybertron character. I want Scattershot real bad. I hope one day they do.
These two done.
Yeah, those two guns go together, buddy. Here, take this to mommy real fast, okay?
What's it? The
No.
the Cybertron Defense Force. I want all of those. I want them to do it's Hot Shot, it's Scattershot, and it's Red Alert. And they, in the show, they get killed by Starscream, I think. And then they get brought back using the Omega Lock or whatever, and they give like big beefed up forms.
Yeah.
And I'm like, give me all of those. Since we got Tidal Wave, I'm hoping they do the other Decepticon boat for a female Decepticon, which is Thunderblast. She's like a shell former. She's just a boat. She's like a lady figure in a boat. Like just like a speedboat. I would love her if the Hasbro team is listening.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on just a minute, buddy. So I was going to throw in, like, what's our favorite acquisition from this year, but that might have to be the next stream.
Yeah, because we got a lot of interesting stuff this year.
A lot of stuff came out this year, and
you got some interesting stuff I'm looking at over there.
Yeah, I'll let you run through all that when we end the stream here, because there's a lot of stuff over there. A lot of stuff that's actually really good too.
Yeah.
Let's
open the box. Let's open the box and end it up.
What's in the box?
Daddy, this is your favorite.
That's Lyric's favorite. Is the zombie version of what's his face, Barricade. Yep.
Which you know what? I wish they did more paints like this.
I didn't mind it as much as I thought I did.
I like the splotchy paints.
So,
are we running out of time?
No. Alright, so.
Here.
Is this the microphone?
Yeah, I can already tell he's just going to be as good as B, isn't he? Mm-hmm. Like, he just looks so good.
Mm-hmm. And he's got, like,
got the axe.
This big axe.
And he's got the 40 years on the side.
I'll do it in a second. I gotta use the knife real fast, buddy.
Are you going to open it?
I am gonna open it. I know you've been your hands are
I want you to know, I
together. Finally
started doing what you do, which is opening them from the bottom and not the top.
A giant.
Because
normally I peel the tape off, actually.
Yeah.
I'm crazy. A crazy person. I don't know if you saw my short I put out, but dude, like these, and I'm sure you noticed it too with these boxes.
Yeah, they're better.
So good. Like, so good.
Probably he has it too. The paper? Did you have the paper that has the
Autobot? This one doesn't, but the other ones did.
Yeah, they're Autobot paper, and I'm wondering if the Decepticons have Decepticon paper.
That's an interesting question.
Because I haven't got it.
They stole that from like the Star Wars team, or the GI Joe team.
Yeah.
Because they do that kind of stuff. So let's
it gives it a little
pop
bit.
this guy out real quick.
Because it's they're wrapped up in paper and whatever, but it kind of gives it a little bit more.
It gives it a nice little flair.
Yeah, it gives it a little more like
Uh-oh.
you're less likely to miss it in the box too.
Boom. He's got all kinds of fun little things here.
There's his light bar.
Where's his other part of his axe? Is it stored in his axe? Oh,
Well,
well.
it is. It's like
It's-
collapsed.
Wow. All right, that's impressive already.
Can
All
I
right.
see?
Straight up. Yep, just watch, buddy. You're going to see.
So, Animated Universe Optimus Prime. You know what? At least he doesn't have like a horrible name like some of them.
Oh, wow.
I
Yeah,
hold
show
it?
the
Okay.
camera that. That's awesome.
Can I hold that?
Oh, it just
Just a minute,
it
buddy.
just
Uh-huh.
pops right out and pops
That's-
right back in.
Can I please hold
Liam,
it?
patience,
Yeah,
buddy.
there you go. Look, it's a perfect size for you. It's like a little hatchet.
Yeah.
But
Pardon me while I take this out
the
of the
light
box.
bar is just as big as this minigun.
Also, this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
I don't
he's-
know
he's-
why I
he's-
didn't think it wasn't going
I
to be
didn't
this
think he was
big,
gonna.
but-
Well, maybe because B's so small.
Yeah, go ahead and grab B. Let's bring him over here and grab Prowl as well,
So we can have the full.
so we can have the full animated crew here. There's that. In case y'all don't know, I like to take everything out of the box the correct way and keep it in the box. I don't know. I've been worried about boxes since I was a kid. I used to keep my Lego boxes, and then my mother would make me throw them away, and it made me sad. So, Prowl might be over there on the other table, or he might be in a pile there somewhere.
I was just. Oh, he's under my
So I don't even know, man. This has gotten off the rails.
Right.
See.
We've already done the main bulk of it. We can get off the rails now.
Yeah.
All right, so here's.
Oh man.
Three.
Oh dang! I should save this for a different stream. Holy crap! Because that's gonna be good.
So let's see. There's B, which is excellent. And then
All right, pull
Which-
the Prowl up.
there's
Give me
Prowl.
your cursory thoughts just a second. I gotta step over here.
And then, oh man, he. Okay, so first off, just to get a Voyager scale, he's a little bit smaller than Bludgeon here, but my goodness. Oh yeah, if you like Optimus, he doesn't have articulated hands, which is fine. He doesn't have to have that. There's no kibble on him. That is impressive. Like, and he just. I mean, look at that. Look at the three of them together and tell me that that's not excellent. That that's not exactly what you want from these characters. And I also grabbed, I don't know which version of Animated Prime this is, but I grabbed a version of Animated Prime that he had over there for a little scale. People were talking about, oh, B's too small or whatever, but this... How many steps does it take to get in from robot to truck? It takes, according to the instructions, it takes 25 steps. Now then, I am very much an instructions person. I know he's not. And I'm not going to be the one to transform his Optimus Prime. So I'm just going to
All right.
plug that on. And I don't know about you, your first impressions, but I think he's excellent.
Oh yeah. Let me grab.
I grabbed Prime.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I grabbed Prime.
Okay, cool. Good job.
So we can yeah.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
Great minds, man. Great minds.
So he has
So-
his, I think that's how the light bar goes on. I should have looked.
Yep.
'Cause they always have like a step for getting them out of the box.
Yep. Looks like. Yeah. I mean, dude. Let's see. Cash, we haven't caught some comments here a second. 86 Optimus is going to be one of Lee's favorites. Oh yeah, Yeet King. Animated B. We've already covered him, dude. He's great. And how many steps to take a robot to truck? Did you already?
25.
25?
Yeah. Not bad.
We'll see.
I also don't like, some of their steps, some of the things that they consider
Fold
steps.
wrist in.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Fold the other wrist in,
So, first impressions is man, he feels heavy.
He looks great.
He's
got no kibble.
He has a chest with clear, smoky plastic here, but it's not painted. I feel they could have put a little paint up here maybe, but
other
the
one-
original actually does have that on there.
Yeah.
Man, dude, that face.
The face is great.
That looks
Because is it just me? Do all of them have plates? Or are there some without plates?
some without plates.
Okay, because all the
Yeah.
ones I've seen have plates.
Some of these like one has plate and one doesn't. This is from the Megatron Optimus like versus pack.
Also-
so he had the plate. The
Scale wise, I was saying that people complain about B being too small, but
He
like
is-
Prime is bigger.
yeah. So I mean, he's close to the original, and this was actually a deluxe back in the day. This is
Yeah.
deluxe size. So for a Voyager, he's a little bit bigger. You know, maybe not a full Voyager size. And compared to the original B was like about the size
I
of
had
this.
the original B. He's
Yeah,
he's way too big.
so-
Like B would be as tall as Optimus.
What they're going for here, I can tell, is the scale of things.
yeah. But these three together look.
Yeah, which really makes me hope they do like a Ratchet and a Bulkhead in this because man, after getting this, we need it.
Yeah.
like
I like
it's needed.
Like I said, I like the Bulkhead we got, but I really want a animated Bulkhead.
Let's see. All right,
And I think they did that specifically
Interesting.
because they said that's the Prime Bulkhead.
yeah,
he's
he
specifically
is prime
Prime
Bulkhead.
Bulkhead.
He's not a good Prime Bulkhead for that reason. Wow, he can hold his axe. Also, man, look at that. We get wrist rotation. I mean, this is
There's
good.
no hollowness really. There's some on
There's
the inside of the thighs, but gap fillers
There's, like,
exist.
but nothing.
There's
compared
nothing
to
in the.
some
There's
stuff.
no gaps in the wrist.
Like I mean, this is great, man. And hey, can I see that, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so and also.
The way the axe folds up, and
So
you
he
stick
has
on
his
the-
axe, and if you watch the show, his axe always extensions out. I mean, that is phenomenal. I mean, just for what this is, and we can get a full. Let's see, can we get a double-handed? I like when things. I don't know. He doesn't have enough flex over, maybe to get the two-handed axe hold.
I wonder if he's got. I wonder if like the.
He doesn't have a butterfly,
He
so.
doesn't have a butterfly.
But
He
hey,
might
that
have
doesn't
an
matter.
incidental butterfly.
But man, like that's, I just like this accessory here. I mean,
Yeah.
that's awesome, dude. Like just that. I mean, I like when they put again toyetic like gimmicky things into something. Also, this is molded and clear, but then this is actually not.
Yeah, it's two separate
Yeah.
pieces
So
put
that's
together.
super thoughtful compared to the original one here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got a lot
It
of the
looks
same.
it looks perfect.
So
like, compared
it's.
to this.
I like the fact that you can plug a blast effect into this.
I like
That's
the
great.
fact that he can hold the original.
He can hold the original one there. Let's try to transform him up real fast.
I'll-
You want to hit that B real quick since you got that B, and I'll hit this guy.
Oh, you think I know how to transform him after once?
You don't know how to transform after once. I didn't even look at them instructions, dude.
No, I know, and I follow a video very carefully. That's why none of mine have paint scratches or anything.
None of mine have paint scratches. I don't think. Oh man, this actually might be a little more complicated than I thought, though.
Just slide you the instructions just in case.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll sit here. I'll monkey through it. I like to monkey through things. Part of the reason I like these things is because I like to figure out the puzzle solving aspect of it. So, some comments. So, you can the back of his axe. Yeah, the back of his axe is blast effects compatible. That's pretty cool. Because if you watch the show, that's something that happens. Is like a flame comes out the back of it. I think he flies with his axe at some point as well. I can't recall. at
I
this
love
moment,
the
so.
way his little kneecaps fold in. Like he's got kneecaps that.
Yeah, that Bumblebee figure is great. He has kneecaps that fold in. A lot of thoughtful details. Again, that's going to be one that I have to make a video of to go through all the thoughtful details on. So that's going to be that's there. Now for the segment of the show that is watch grown men try to play with toys
Yeah, watch me try to fumble through a child's toy.
and not talk about it. So
But when
this-
you need help, yes.
what, buddy?
And
Yeah.
just,
Ooh, this does concern me here. Like this, how tight this is. Like that's on a mushroom peg that should rotate.
We're gonna ignore the fact that B's leg literally just fell off.
Yeah, that torso transformation does concern me like a little bit. The way you have to kind of like push it in.
Yeah.
Also, I just ripped this guy in half real fast. So okay, he is open there.
I didn't come in
That
half.
folds down and this folds around. Yeah. I kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're having more success than I am right now. I might have to look at instructions just because we're live here.
Am I gonna get hung up on the hands? Is that what we're just gonna get?
No,
Oh, that's good.
because that's supposed to fold out. All right. may have to concede it, man. I may have to look at them. Just for
No
time,
shame.
just for time's sake. I don't like doing it though. I like figuring it out, man. This may have to be a teaser for the next one. Just be like, stay tuned for the next one to watch me transform this thing live.
Because then you'll know how to do it. You'll do it off camera.
Yeah. Well, normally I figure this out pretty quick. I am a tiny bit distracted right now because lots of things back here. So. And his head doesn't like it folds down like I thought it would. Oh, okay. Here we go. Hello.
Why did he turn apart? Why do rigs come off?
Buddy, it's very hard to do things and concentrate when you're in the middle of my grill here. So. I think I'm wanting to try. Okay. I could probably do this too. Okay, I know you hide in there. I know you gotta go in there if I can get you open. Oh, okay, that's how you get you open. There we go.
There's so many little tabs that you just kind of fiddle with. On
Yeah.
That's the only issue with them. There he is. There's B.
Yeah, it's a good time to show how small he is too.
Yeah, he is.
He is itty bitty.
Look I
Itty
did.
bitty and fun. So I feel this is supposed to rotate more, but I don't want to break it.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and slap the blasters.
This mushroom blade just keeps coming off. Okay, there he is. All right, there we go.
Oh, I've transformed him exactly once, and the fact that I remembered how to do it is insane.
There you go. Aren't you proud of yourself?
Yeah, because because there's some of them that I do. Like, some of them, I can do, once, and they're simple
Right.
enough, and I'm like, yeah. But a lot of times, I'll get it, and I'll mess with it, and then I'll put it on the shelf for 6 months, and then I'm like, hey, I want to transform him, and then I go, oh, great, now I got to pull up MGo's video on how to transform
Oh wait,
this
how
thing.
do I do this? It's yeah, MGO does those just transform it things.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
yeah, that's
Oh, hello, it's dog time.
it's Kaya time again. What? Yeah, I know. It's Kaya time again.
Yeah.
She a good dog.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Look at that face. Look at those gray whiskers. She's so sweet.
Oh, okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Optimus Prime saying, "Can't feel my legs."
Now we're getting somewhere. Look at that. Look at that little thing. All right, feeling it right there. Whoo, man, that's good. It's so good. That feels bad though, and he keeps coming off. Man, I am doing something wrong here.
He just snapped his legs in half.
Just doing something wrong. Dude.
Poor Lieutenant Dan.
You ain't got no legs.
Ah.
When did that movie come out the year you was born?
What year did that movie come out?
94, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, that's before me. That's even before me.
Sorry, man. We gotta throw the age jokes in sometimes. It's
That's
I
right.
said
That's
he.
part
right.
of it.
I'm technically Gen Z.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
That means I'm not a millennial.
So that means you're like, okay, so I'm like,
I'm still young.
I'm
Technically,
I'm the edge.
I'm
of-
the don't worry, I'm the very first year of Gen Z.
So that's me. I'm like the very first year of millennial.
Oh,
So it's this weird place to be in.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense. Liam, please stop.
Everybody in the middle now. We got
everybody jumping up in
we
here.
got Leon right up for me.
I'm tired.
Okay. So these are supposed to open.
She said I gotta get in here and get
Oh,
this pass.
that helps when you put stuff around the right way. I was
Why did you want
trying to hinge these the wrong direction.
Uh-oh, don't bunker with the axe.
Boom, there
That's
we
a
go.
good dog.
What? But not real.
No, we don't bump people with axes, buddy.
So are those actual wheels on the front?
Yep. Those are
Nice.
actual
They're not
wheels
just
on
they're
the
not
front.
just they're not just faux wheels.
They're
like
not
the
just
other
faux
ones?
wheels, but he does have extra wheels on the back, which
Which is nice.
kind of faux actually for what they're supposed to do. This is going to come up over here like this, and this like this. Thank y'all for watching us just monkey through stuff. And that's going to have to fold all the way. Ooh, wait a minute. There we go. There it is. In half, and then half again.
Don't you bunk your head?
Turns around. Well, you know. What's that saying? If you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough.
Yeah. It builds character.
All right.
Ooh, I didn't see
Yep,
better.
and I didn't even have to turn the waist around that I kept breaking off.
That's
Or
why
I
kept
guess I
breaking
could have
up.
been doing this on camera so folks could have seen what's going on. So yeah, there we go. I have successfully monkeyed through it.
Is that how the legs folded?
Yep. It's kind of weird.
Well, it kind of makes like a thing for Did he have a trailer in animated?
He did not, but he had this thing, went over the back of him, and he had this thing that was released only in Japan called Jetblade Optimus, or Wing Jetblade Optimus Prime. So, there might be something on the way from Japan for us that you guys get to see at some point, so... those axle wheels, which ones? Lee. Yeah, Lee, you've got 3 years on me. So there we go, man. Look at that.
Look at they've scaled pretty good. Like he
That
feels
is-
like a little compact car next to a
And that
like a
is
big truck.
way closer to the show than anything else would be. It's good, man. It's good.
And then I don't even remember how to transform Prowl.
Yeah, man. Okay, look, the original Prowl was the same way as this Prowl. Here's another thing, man.
I don't like transforming bike form.
This thing and this is actually like, it's
They're similar.
it's very interesting how similar these are now that I'm doing this again, because I haven't done this in months either. But yeah, that Prowl, even the original animated Prowl is kind of weird.
He can almost hold the axe.
The certain way that you have to fold the legs up on both sides of it, and you have to do it just a certain way, and you have to fit certain things in, and it's not a good step-by-step like transformation for him, in my opinion, to be honest. So these actually compact in. There we go. So do this so we can get the size comparison of each here. Boom. See, that's why I like that. Like I said, I like the puzzle aspect of these guys. Let's see if I can get this guy to.
I'm too instruction oriented.
Yeah, I'm too hard-headed. So, I'm like, don't tell me how to do it. I'll figure it out. Self-sufficiency.
Well, I'm also like, now if you give me like a Lego set, like I'll be like 4 steps ahead of the instructions. Just
oh yeah, well, dude, you build enough Legos, then like.
Oh, I got more Lego. I could fill this room.
was-
I could drown us in Lego in this room.
You want to talk about like putting non-steps into things? Like Lego is one of those that puts non-steps into things like crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I don't want to monkey around this anymore. But there is the original, basically, versus the this and I actually like. Of course, this is the deluxe version of it versus the
bigger one.
more of a Voyager size. But they're actually about the same when you really look at it. I don't have this locked in correctly. They're about the same size, but I kind of like the.
I like the front.
This looks longer on the original than the new one here.
This
So,
one feels a little bit more, almost dare I say, animation accurate. Like he's a little wider. He's a little bit.
is.
He's a little chunkier in
Yeah.
the sides. Now B, I think the bot mode blows the car mode away pretty easily.
Agreed.
And then the bot mode on the other one, it's so oversized and it's so simple, and it looks. I mean, it's hard to. You're not gonna really get any better than that one.
Yeah, it's
Not at a deluxe price in 2023.
yeah. I wasn't super stoked on the B originally, just because of how dissimilar he looked to the original. There
I
we
wish
go.
this was smoky
Yeah, like
plastic like this one has. That's the
There
only
we go.
complaint I have about B is I wish he had that smoky dark plastic.
Daddy, what?
There we go. So
Do you see touching, Daddy?
yeah, being the plastic there being smokier might have been nicer, but I do like the look of this car. Like they nailed this car.
Yeah.
They didn't nail the bot mode, but they nailed this car. And it's ironic because it's kind of the opposite on Prowl. Because, I mean, the bot mode's not 100% there, but it is almost perfect, and the bot mode is different. Now, this guy, they hit it.
They hit just about everything I could hope.
They hit it everywhere they could hit it. I mean, this is this guy. I mean...
I kind of like the way that they made the feet fold up. I didn't like it when you first showed it, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not as big of a fan. I'm not a huge fan of this
but
foot
also
storage here.
You can justify it as, oh, that's where you would attach the trailer.
Yeah, and the justification is here's the feet on the original.
Are just hanging off the
Just
back.
kicking out the back, just folded down. So, I mean, it's
At least they didn't do that. They could have done
Yeah.
that again.
it's good, y'all. Like, when you can find it, grab it.
Now I gotta find it.
It's good. Like
Well-
it's real good for sure.
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I think we need to wrap it up. We're a little over time than meant to be, but again, this is kind of got
It's a
dropped
bonus.
in our
It's a
dropped in
bonus.
our lap. and I've got to like
I know.
fix the studio after we leave. The studio, by the way, is my home office, where everything just kind of floats around and where my dogs sleep. That's why there's been a candle burning,
Maybe,
burning by Will the whole time.
Yeah.
So
maybe next time we'll do one at my house.
yeah, or,
We can do a live stream on my channel.
when are you going to be moving?
Probably
little
not
bit,
till I got a couple months.
Okay.
So I got at least 6 months before I gotta move.
Okay, well, cool. Yeah, let's.
So you can see my home office before I have to disassemble it.
Well, let's get something kind of on the books. Maybe late January, early February.
Sounds like a good
See what's coming up. I actually ended up hitting 2 streams this month just because I just like instead of doing a top 5 video, let's do a stream.
Yeah.
I thought it would take less time. Actually, it kind of does. Editing videos takes a long time.
Yeah, editing it takes forever.
So, let's see.
We got caught up playing with Transformers. Yeah, that's how it always ends up. We get
Yep.
caught up playing with stuff. And
Yeah.
that's part of the fun of it.
And Lee, dude, like if you're interested in anime, like this is good. Like this is good. And again, like this little dude is way better. Also, he's just so small. He's just like he is.
And this
He
is
is-
bigger.
That Megatron is bigger, but yeah, he is so tiny. Like it's, I don't know, he completely adorable though. He's got pegged wheels.
And
Like
he's bigger than him.
you gotta love. Love that pegged wheels, man. So again, always thank y'all so much for tuning in. Maybe not as many as we had last time, but hey, next time we have a stream, it'd be much appreciated if y'all would throw out some invites to folks. Really want to do some more. Oops, dropping the sacks. Do some giveaways in the coming year. So trying to build up the base. Also forgot to show this. The axe pegs into the back of that guy like that. So,
That's right. I'm behind on videos too.
So-
I got COVID.
You're
And
like-
that kind of killed my video making for the year.
you're
so-
like 6 months behind on videos, man. So,
I'm only 3. I got sick and I've been sick for over a month.
well,
It's-
like I guess like it just seems like, dude, the holidays are crazy time anyway. So.
I lost my voice, and so I literally could not record anything, and so I'm just now to the point where I can get through a sentence without coughing. So, I got big plans. I got a video planned for every month for next year. So
Heck yeah, man.
Now I just gotta live up to it.
Hey, Kaya, you wanna come up here and say hey? Come here, come here, come here.
Everyone's just been seeing her snout
Come here. Come
in
on
my
here.
lap the
There
whole
she
time.
is.
Yeah.
There she is.
Now it's really dog
It's-
time.
yeah, this is a big girl. It's a big
Yeah.
Kaya. She's a sweet girl. So yeah, again, thank y'all very much for coming and spending 2 hours and 38 minutes of your time with us on a Sunday afternoon. Listen to our velvety smooth voice and seeing our scraggly faces. As always, got to shout out Will's Ectotron shirt here. The wife got me a Transformer shirt for Christmas, but it was a little too tight. So we're exchanging that. So I decided since it's the last day of December and the last of the holidays, I will wear my Christmas avocado shirt on the stream. So I really love this shirt. So I just wanted to mention that. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned. Death Source review is in the scripting process. It's going to take a minute because, good God, that's going to be long. So you may see some shorts. Liam, do you want to say any goodbyes there to the folks out here? Huh? No.
He said no.
You've been
good.
talking the whole time. You just want to not now.
He's like, I'm good. He's like, I've said all I need to say.
All right. Until the next time, stay tuned to all the channels for the streams. Oh, Twitter. I got a Twitter. Don't jump on that Twitter. I don't know. I don't think it's Twitter.
I think I'm
right?
your only follower on Twitter at the moment.
Yeah. I think some cam girl followed me the other
Oh
day.
yeah, you got bots now.
Yeah, I got a bot.
Nice.
That's
That's all mine
I'm
is. It's all
affluent
bots.
enough to get a bot, which I guess that means actually nothing. Because I'm like, all right, well, can you take people off your Twitter?
Nah, it's just good for numbers.
Okay,
it's
cool.
good for
I'll leave it
numbers.
there for numbers. So I used to call them like the Instagram butts.
They're
Like,
just
they were
bots.
following
They're-
stuff.
if you go look at them, they're all bots.
Yeah.
That's
So-
all Twitter is anymore.
So follow us on Twitter.